Check
tweakers?
stream. Anyone able to check the stream for me once it's up to see how it sounds?
Yeah. Currently, it's playing the ad.
Of course. Did you love that?
Oh yeah, just lets me know what brands
Or
not to
mine.
purchase. Like Honda. Yeah, looks
You
good.
talk like I can afford all of that.
Test, test, test. Can you hear everyone fine?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I will test with numbers.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Test by numbers.
Numbers.
Like a paint by numbers.
Scott, you're a little low. Steel Scar, go ahead and say something.
I can't hear him at all. Can you guys hear him?
He's
Nope.
muted.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Nothing.
wait. There we go. There we
Silenced.
go.
Now I can hear him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I hear everybody well.
Let me check it real quick. I just want to make sure that my voice isn't coming through the stupid webcam. Because that only screwed me over a few times. AWA D&D.
I hear somebody's breathing.
Just breathe really heavily.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright. I should be good as long as I make sure I kind of talk closely to my microphone. Alright. Everyone
What if
ready?
it turned out I was Steel Scar's father?
That would be
Steel
interesting.
Scar.
You are an elf. It could happen.
I am the father.
That's totally happening.
It can't be.
Totally happening.
It's impossible.
Cody, you gotta
You
stop
got-
metagaming right
You
now.
guys start screaming.
Why? When you're dead?
Exactly.
Illegitimate child.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, welcome back to Adventure with Advantage. So the last time we were together...
Scott, you didn't tell him, right, that my whole point of adventuring was to find him so I can make him realize that I am his long-lost son.
Elamir? That was your goal? Yeah,
Well, now the cat's out of the
now
bag.
everyone knows.
This isn't actual lore. My elf is really young for an elf.
Hey man, maybe they mature quick. I don't
I'm
know.
like barely an adult.
How old are you? 15.
7.
Oh. Is it on my sheet? Description. I'm 110 years young.
I need my Discord on this thing. Hot diggity.
Alright,
I'm a wee babe.
I'm gonna do the recap. Here we go. Alright, so the party made their way to the mining village of Silver Ridge to assist a Goblin Gazette reporter
I'm 25.
named Casimir Silverlash. Casimir was investigating some rumors of miners disappearing in the mine, but it hit a wall. They met up with Casimir and were able to gain access to the mine on the
My
condition-
gender is. Did you just assume my gender?
Can you guys not hear me? I don't think you guys can hear me.
What's Scott doing?
I don't know. I can't hear him, so if his, I
Yeah, I
can't
can't
tell
hear
what
him.
his sound is.
Scoot.
He's giving a bunch of exposition, building up the lore. We're just sitting here in silence.
He's probably looking through his notes to remember where.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was so confused. I kept trying to do the recap, and you guys kept interrupting me. I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna figure out how old Levi is.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you at all. Well, now that that's out of the way, are we all good now? Scott here.
He's 25, by the way.
Yes, I am 25. I said that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
you. We can't hear Scott again.
Bum, bum, bum.
Lost him.
Bum, 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 bum. Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, I accidentally pulled my pulled the wire out of my thingy here that gets my audio. Okay. Yeah. All right. Started already. All right. Welcome back to Adventure with Advantage. Previously, the party made their way to the mining village of Silver Ridge to assist a Goblin Gazette reporter named Casimir Silverlash. Casimir was investigating some rumors of miners disappearing in the mine, but it hit a wall. They met up with Casimir and were able to gain access to the mine on the condition that they help clear it out. After clearing it out, they made their way to the Underdark, intent on eliminating whatever creatures were behind the abductions and returning any miners who had gone missing. After some encounters with some of the local creatures in the Underdark and Steelscar channeling his inner anime swordsman, the party soon rescued a Sverfneblin named Ezrin, who led the party to his village. There they met the village leader, Shaylin Stonespeaker, who was thankful for the party rescuing Ezrin, as well as destroying the creature that had been hunting the area nearby. She told them that they had spotted surface dwellers being led toward a temple on the dark lake deeper into the cave system. She also mentioned that she would be grateful if the party was able to free some of their kin who were taken by some Durgar, should they come across the slavers. The party decided to take a rest before continuing deeper in the Underdark, and that is where we will pick up. So you guys, I believe where we had left off, you all had taken a long rest, correct? Or was it, I believe it was a long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Recovering from your encounter with the creature that you were fighting that was bursting forth from the ground. You guys are all sleeping, resting. Hasn't been a terribly great rest. You can see how this... Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The little thingy on Roll20 wasn't moving when I was talking. So you guys can see how being in this environment is very depressing and just kind of oppressing. And you've only been here for a short while, but you can definitely see how, being away from the sun and stuff like that can kind of be difficult. So it wasn't a very restful sleep, kind of tossed and turned. But you all are awoken abruptly by a quick jolt to your heads. And as you all sit up, rubbing your heads, you see Shaylin leaning on her staff before you with a big grin on her face. And she says, "Time to wake up. I believe you have some surface dwellers to rescue, yes? You won't be much good to them if you're sleeping."
5 more minutes, please. Yeah.
And she whacks you again, Levy, right in the head.
I'm up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm up.
She shuffles past you guys and walks over to her chair that she was sitting in the night before, and you kind of hear she kind of lifts herself up, sits down in the chair, and just kind of looks at each of you and says, leaning forward on her staff, and says, "Now, do you remember the instructions I gave you last night? Did any of you
No.
bother to write it down?"
No.
Hold on.
Yeah. So we follow the river to the waterfall, turn right on the pathway and continue, or something like that. Then at the
Out
lake,
the lake.
we follow the path to the middle of the lake of the temple, and then if we find the slavers,
Surface folk.
kill them. Bring Dark coming back.
So it says, so
Something like that?
no, I got it written down. So they're taken to Underdark Temple underground. Something in temple blocks magic. Fungal forest leads to temple. Turn right / go to dark lake. Once at dark lake, follow path to surface dwellers.
She kind of nods, slight approval, close? Quite close. But close won't do it here in the Underdark. You
Don't stay near the river. Hunters stay there.
She says that is true. I did say that. It's a good point to remember. Well, you want to make sure you listen to my instructions. I will give them to you one more time. Because if you get lost here in the Underdark, you could be wandering for the rest of your lives. Not to mention everything here wants to eat everything here. So, if you recall,
Does that include you?
Of course. We Sverfneblin are the prey of many creatures here in the Underdark. That is why we must hide. That is why I stay here with these people.
Do you want to eat us?
What?
Do you want to eat us?
She says,
You said everything eats everything, so do you want to eat us?
I have no desire to eat other humanoids like you. We Sverfneblin prefer to eat
Okay.
some of the local plant life here in the Underdark, as well as whatever creatures we can hunt or
Yep.
scavenge from, such as the creature you killed last night. Now, pay attention, because I will not say it again. Follow the river down through the pathway. You will then come to the fungal forest, an area filled with large mushrooms, taller than many of you here. All of you, I should say. Be careful in the fungal forest. There are creatures that lurk there. Once you pass the fungal forest, continue following the river until you get to a waterfall. When you get to the waterfall, you will turn and continue to follow the path, and you will soon enter a very large cavern. In that very large cavern, you will turn aside to your right and follow the tunnel that continues downward until you find yourself at the Dark Lake. Once you are at the Dark Lake, follow the pathway out onto the lake so that you can eventually arrive at the tank. Understand?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I prefer not to have to repeat myself. And she said, and remember, if you come across some of my people who have been taken by the Duragar, I made the request that you would free them. If you happen to come across them.
No problem. We got it.
Good. Good. Now, one last thing I have for you. Should you succeed on your quest to destroy whatever resides in that temple, please stop here on your way back. I am very interested in what resides in there, and I would love to hear it.
Okay.
Can do.
No problemo.
And she kind of
Adventure time.
taps her staff a few times as it the kind of rock and bone on a kind of jingle. And she's like, "Good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, I must kick you out of my house. This old lady has some work to do."
I leave.
I leave before she kicks me.
Yeah. Avoid getting hit with her stick.
All right, so you guys make your way out of Shaylin's abode into the small Sverfneblin village, and as you guys step out, you can see some Sverfneblin moving about. Some are carrying baskets with like mushrooms and other items that you can only assume to be plants of some sort. Others also carry chunks of what look to be some sort of meat around with them as they seem to be collecting some meat from something and bringing it
Only the thing we
to
killed.
a central location. And as they kind of see you, they kind of give you a nod. Again, some of the children seem interested in you guys, kind of peek at you as they dart between some of the buildings here, or the small, should say, abodes. But yes,
I kill the children.
You killed
No,
the children.
I'm kidding. I
Go ahead and
don't.
roll 9.
No.
You what? Excuse me?
That took a turn.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
She did say to follow the path of the river, so I would look at my squad and be like, well, before we got here, we did see that river where we fought that creature, so maybe that's the river she wants us to follow. I'm just guessing, but I'm not the smart one here. I
Yep.
look at Levi.
Makes sense.
That's the smart one. I agree.
A river with giant mushrooms. Sounds like the right place.
There you go.
I wonder if you can eat them.
What?
I wonder if we
Well,
can eat
they're
the
either
mushroom.
maybe would glow if you eat them.
They're either the yummy mushrooms, the magical mushrooms, the other magical mushrooms, or the kill you mushrooms.
Those are all the
So,
kinds.
Dungeon Master, I get
Yeah.
close to the river. Is it shallow or does it get deep?
It's getting deeper. At this point, it's probably about to your
So I stand in the river.
knees.
Okay.
It's getting deeper though. As you kind of go, you can feel it's kind of going downhill, and the water's kind of speeding up as it heads down.
Okay. So I guess we can start making. I will start.
I should say, I'm assuming, Levi, you have cast light on something because it is
Yeah, my nice hat again.
okay. On your little metal hat that you're wearing. All right.
Oh yeah, you did create
It
that.
looks great.
I'll carry a torch.
All right. Let me reveal the map.
Magic.
All right. Reveal areas. All right, so you guys get to a spot where it opens up. The river continues down that direction. All right, so you guys see a tunnel ahead of you, and as you see the tunnel, you also see the water kind of continues to build up, gets a little deeper here. At this point, it's looking to be probably about waist deep at this point. So it seems to be kind of getting deeper and deeper as you go.
Elamir, do you want to be on that side?
I do.
Should we split? Should I come over there?
If we're gonna split in two, maybe one of the beefy boys goes with one of the skinny ones.
Beefy boys.
I look at Casimir. Beefy boy, go front.
You look rather beefy.
Forget the Beastie Boys, it's the Beefy Boys.
Hey, we gotta trademark that.
The Beefy Boys, there you go. All right.
Moo.
So, go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you guys are making your way down this path.
Any of us or all of us?
Any who may be interested, who are keeping an eye out as you guys are walking.
9.
Perception.
I totally forgot. I kind of need dice.
These are important
25.
when you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Totally unprepared.
I heard a
Perception.
9, I heard a 25,
16 from you, sir.
16,
Yes.
and
Schrodinger's roll.
It's both a good roll and a bad roll.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 20.
Where's my perception?
His rolls always sound like a party.
Yeah.
You got that dice tower.
Let's go with a 10.
A 10. Okay. So Levi and Steel Scar, as you guys are walking, you're keeping an eye out for anything that may seem out of the ordinary, right? You're checking the ceilings for those creatures that fell down on you.
Yeah,
They're utterly useless.
For anything I see that I might feel is out of place or might look like it's ready to jump out at us.
Okay.
You never know. Just
Yeah,
in case.
of course. So as you enter this tunnel, it's about 20 feet high. And like I said, the water is probably about waist deep here. And as you kind of are moving around or moving forward and kind of peering into the water, you can see that there's some movement in the water. Nothing big, just like looks like bugs or something kind of moving across the water. You occasionally see something look like a fish or something looking like it's darting through the water. But you continue forward. So you go ahead and move your guys up till the thing is going to turn here.
This is hooking to the
Yes.
left.
It's not hooking to the right, like he said.
Follow forest, giant mushrooms, follow the river more, waterfall. So,
Wait,
no,
I
we
don't
have to
think
wait
we're
till we
to
get to
the right yet.
waterfall.
We're not in the
No, we're
forest
not.
yet. We haven't hit step 1.
So we'll keep pushing forward. I'll keep perceiving my surroundings,
Okay.
the master.
I will say, so as you guys are walking along, Elamir and Levi, you guys notice what looks to be something among these mushrooms over here. You can't quite make out what it is, but it looks like there's something kind of over there.
Elamir, can you go check that out?
Indeed.
Would Elamir have notified me that he saw something there?
No, I wandered like a kid.
Okay,
Noticing
then,
something shiny.
then I keep going
Disappears.
straight. Then I'm over here.
All right, Elamir. So you approach this thing.
Yeah.
Just walking up, poking. What are you doing?
I'll throw my dagger and call it back and see if anything moves.
All right, so as you kind of get closer to this, you can see just kind of in the corner here of the tunnel is just a bunch of mushrooms, and yeah, it seems like there's something among the mushrooms, and so you pull out your dagger, throw it, and it goes into the mushrooms, and it just comes flying out back, right back into your hand. Nothing moves other than the mushrooms that were moving when you hit it.
Okay. I'll just jump in and see what's there then.
All right.
I have dark vision, so hopefully that helps.
Yeah, so as you get closer, you see, right, so you kind of start to move around the mushrooms, and you're kind of like taken back for a second, and kind of as you see what looks to be a face looking up at you.
Oh, damn. Is it a friendly face? A little munchkin of the rock forest?
It looks dwarvish from what you can see.
Oh no!
I didn't kill him, did I?
Oh god.
Oh no!
Hey,
you're not
what is
sure.
it?
What are you doing
Knife
here?
You're not sure, but the expression on his face is just eyes are rolled in the back of his head, and it's just kind of like staring.
I'll check his pulse. Is he alive?
So you reach in, feel the pulse on the neck, and it nothing. This is a dead corpse.
Aww. Steel Scar. I'll shout for him.
I make my way back.
Okay.
I think we found a miner. He just isn't alive.
All right. So Steel Scar, you get closer, and you can see Elamir kind of points out to you that there is a body hidden among these mushrooms here.
All right. Can I
Is he-
inspect the body? Maybe like do a medicine check to see like what the cause of death could have been.
Sure. You kind of have to probably pull it out of the
I'll
buried
pull
under
it
these mushrooms. Okay. So you kind of drag the body out, and it is definitely a dwarf, wearing like looks to be standard set of clothes, similar to what you'd seen on some of the miners when you were in Silver Ridge.
Natural 20 for that medicine check.
Okay, nice. So as you kind of like get down, and I'm assuming you've cast light yourself as well.
I have dark vision.
Okay, so you can see from Levi's light.
Yeah.
Or I guess from the mushroom as well. So as you kind of get down and inspect this body, it looks to be it's been dead for. Let me see. You see dry blood on the body, as well as kind of like on the ground. Body seems to have been dead for a few days. It's kind of starting to smell, and you can see it looks like right on the back of the head is a large wound, like it was hit by something heavy in the back of the head.
Next, it was bludgeoned from behind.
Yeah, that's kind of what you surmise from just inspecting the body and what you know about medicine stuff.
I am proficient at medicine.
Yes.
Can you go like CSI on him and like figure out like from the hair follicles on it to what killed him?
How heavy is a dead dwarf, would you say?
Good question. I think dwarves weigh around like 250 pounds.
Okay.
They're heavy ones.
I don't know. That's a great question. Let me look at my book.
160
Sure,
to
right?
220 for
Okay.
D&D.
Well,
They're dense.
yeah.
Um,
Beefy boys, little beefy
So-
boys,
a little beefy.
sliders.
we get money for dead bodies, right?
Yes. you
Oh
do.
god.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily say dead bodies. He said something, or at least.
Search the body to see if there's like jewelry or anything that would better identify the individual. I guess I
It's
can.
saying
Yeah.
a bag
That
of
was a way
holding
better
can hold
idea than I had.
500 pounds.
I was gonna say we could just like take the head.
Yeah. Oh, we're sorry your daddy died. Here's his head.
Yeah, I mean, that's a better
work.
idea, definitely. A little less
Both
morbid.
ideas work.
We'll be a little bit better received that way.
I'm just saying he could fit in the bag of holding.
I don't know that
We
he
could-
could. I don't think the bag of holding's that big. The opening isn't as big enough to fit a body inside.
Okay, we'd have to chop him up.
Oh,
Wait,
God, this is
aren't
going all kinds of
Aren't I
bad
already holding something in the bag?
They're a bunch of bones.
Yeah,
They're individual bones.
I'm getting creepy here. I don't know what to do with this dead body, guys.
Wait. So wait. How How many feet wide, like at the shoulders, would a dwarf be? Bag of holding has a 2-foot diameter hole
I
opening.
would definitely say it's
More than 2 feet.
more than that.
That's 2 feet. That's just a little bit wider
Dwarves
than
are
mine.
pretty short and broad.
Okay.
Yeah, the body's not.
Just
gonna
break
fit
his
in there.
shoulders.
So it takes some pushing. You have to angle his shoulders.
If you just keep shoving, it'll eventually.
At this point, I'm
wedged in.
disgusted with myself, and I don't really want to deal with him.
Uh,
If anybody else has,
Can we do Casimir's idea and find if he has any artifacts on his body to identify him?
Sure,
Or
you
patches
can-
or anything on his
you
clothes.
can investigate. Who wants to do that? Go ahead and do an investigation check.
I'm on the other side of the river, so
Yeah,
it's
I'd have
only
to
you two.
teleport to come help.
You guys are just standing on the other side of the
So,
river.
I am
shouting
not
to
getting-
them.
I look at
you said
We're
investigate.
yelling at them.
I look
just
at
like,
Elamir and I'm like, if you can find anything that can identify this guy, we did get promised 50 gold pieces if we can bring back any proof of this guy being deceased.
Okay, I rolled an 18 for investigation.
Okay, so you kind of pat the body over. You don't really find a whole lot on his body. You do find what looks like kind of hidden among its hair and stuff. The dwarf does seem to be wearing a set of earrings. Is about all you can really find. They're very simplistic. Nothing particularly fancy about them. Just a simple set of earrings.
And it is a male.
It is a male, yes.
Okay, so I'll pocket the earrings, and then I'll make a note that we found one male dwarf deceased.
All right, and yeah,
And his rough description.
yeah. So yeah, the dwarf, he's got kind of like kind of auburn hair, kind of pulled back into a ponytail.
Could you guys bring him a little bit closer to me? I can like draw a picture of him and write a description, since that's kind of one of the things I can do.
Just drag the body
Yeah.
toward the river.
I got parchment
Just
and pen.
kind of grab it
such
over to the edge, and then I'll shine my light on it, and then just kind of draw for a second, just to make a quick sketch of what he looks like.
How far could he throw a dead body?
Depends on how strong you are.
How strong is Steel Scar?
How far can I throw a body? Can I use my strength to try?
You could use your strength, yes.
So I want to come over here with the dead dwarf body and lob it across to Casimir.
Okay,
Right, go ahead
God.
and roll a strength check to see how well you can muscle this dwarf's body across the river.
I'll use my athletics for this. Come on. That's my best. That's the best that I have in this game.
You can do it.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 total.
Well, just flat strength.
Flat,
Just-
yeah,
it's
I have
just-
+7 strength.
No, that's athletics. Your strength is probably +3 or +4.
No, my strength is +7.
What?
I have plus.
You have 20-something strength?
You're looking at athletics. Just
No.
your
I'm looking
strength-
at strength. As my strength is +4, but I'm proficient in. Oh wait, that's saving throws. Never mind.
Yeah.
you're right.
So +4 to it. You rolled 19
4.
+4.
Yeah. So yeah, 19,
Okay.
22, 23 still 23.
So Levi and Casimir, you're kind of standing over there, a little doubtful that Steel Scar's gonna be able to do it, and he just launches this dwarven body across the river, and it just kind of lands, kind of
Yeet.
like Levi. Just as you're standing there waiting for it, it just lands right on top of you, and just
I
fall over.
quickly help get the dead dwarf off of him.
Oh, gross. It's gross. It's gross. Get it off. Get it off.
Just throws up.
I'm trying. You.
Oh.
Gross.
I guess 2 things. That was impressive. And 2, did he just invent a new sport?
corpse throwing. No, I'm sure necromancers have come
throw.
up with that before.
Dwarf
I was thinking
tossing. Don't
dwarf
tell
ball.
the elf.
Dwarf tossing. No one tosses a dwarf unless they're dead. Oh gosh, this is taking a dark turn. All right, Levi, you're gonna
okay,
sketch
so-
this dwarf.
At least
Yeah,
you
I'd
can go
like
to plan A or B or C.
I would like to, take a few minutes just to sketch a picture of this dwarf
Okay.
in a more lifelike state, and then kind of record it.
Okay. All right. So you, real quick, sketch up quick drawing of this dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
and leave his body on this side of the river. I'm assuming, unless Casimir wants to toss it over, or Steel Scar wants to carry it back.
Oh, God.
I'll leave it.
Yeah, we'll leave it. I prop the dwarf's body against the wall,
Okay.
No, he'd fall over. I lay it against the wall, lengthwise, crossing the legs and arms.
Okay. All right, so you guys watch as Casimir kind of like, gives the body a respectful just spot to lay as you guys kind of wrap up with that.
And so we don't trip over it if we come this way in a
There you
hurry.
go, that too. All right, what would you like to do? Continue on?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's continue on.
So,
Yeah. Push forward.
So what you
this way.
noticed as you kind of move forward is that this area opens up quite a bit, and it's very bright. Not bright, but there are a ton of rather large mushrooms ahead of you, all glowing blue, similar to ones you've seen, but much bigger. And you can, so you can see quite a bit actually. You can see the river kind of bends around here and there. Let me just make sure I can fix the stream. There we go. Says what you can
Remember,
see.
they said to be careful near the river in here.
Yes. We should try not to stay near the river because there are hunters in there, whatever those are.
So real quick. So basically, you enter you can see a large cavern space ahead of you. The entire area is illuminated by this forest of glowing mushrooms that reach about 10 to 15 feet into the air. The room smells of wet earth, and the river continues forward. These mushrooms, again, are about 10 or 15 feet, so at this point they're reaching above you guys. So when you enter in, you won't be able to really see above you because the mushrooms are all there, spread out. Yeah, that's what you can see.
How dense is it? Are they like jam-packed
it's-
together and there's like no visibility above?
So just the way that mushrooms are, with the stalk at the bottom, they kind of flare out of the top. It's enough that you could walk through it,
Yeah.
but it kind of really obscures your overhead view, just because they're all kind of...
I guess my kind of question is could we feasibly maybe like climb up and get on top of the mushrooms and then walk along the top instead of like walking underneath?
Ah,
You're not
clever.
sure if they could support your weight, but you could certainly try if you'd like.
I would like to try
Okay.
to see if I can climb on top of a mushroom
So
and
you go
then
ahead and make your
walk
way up to
across.
a mushroom. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal more.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your way up to a mushroom, so you guys can see.
I guess I have to cross the river now.
Well, so there are more over here.
Probably.
So it opens up.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you more. Actually, just go ahead and roll a perception check real quick.
Anybody?
Sure, anyone who may want to peer into the room.
All right.
12.
14.
That is a 20. What is that? 23.
Okay. So yeah, peering in, you guys can see that yes, there are a ton of large mushrooms. You can see that the river kind of bends up ahead and kind of back on itself, and continues forward. And you can see, looks like the cavern continues onward. So you are assuming, based on this, that this is probably the fungal forest that Shaylin had mentioned to you.
Yeah, so then I guess I'll try and like follow the river if I can climb up on top of one of these mushrooms and
Okay.
walk on top of them.
So you make your way up
I'd
to
like
the
to. Yeah.
nearest mushroom.
And, like, yep.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics check.
Oh shit! I knocked a giant thing of salt off my desk.
Oh, doesn't that mean you got to throw it over your shoulder?
Acrobatics, you said?
Yes.
That would be a 13.
13. All right, you guys watch as Levi kind of like, hikes up his pants, gets ready, starts climbing up this mushroom, and it's like you're just sitting there climbing and climbing and climbing, but you're not going anywhere.
Slippery?
You guys are watching. It's tough to find a foothold on these things. Yeah, they're very at the bottom of the base. It's very moist. Again, there's not a lot of footholds. It's very smooth. God, it keeps
So wait,
smashing me.
I forget what you said. How high up would he have to be to reach like the lip of it?
So they're about 10 or 15 feet above you guys. Like,
Can I have him like run at me, step into my hands, and then try and just launch him up?
You can
You're
certainly.
gonna yeet me? I'm down.
I'm gonna yeet you. Would that be
Alright.
what? Strength for me?
So I will just give him advantage on his Actually, go ahead and roll strength. See how well you do it.
I'm gonna use luck. Okay, that's a 16 total.
Okay. All right, Levi. So you can charge at Casimir, and you would get advantage on this acrobatics check.
Cool. And as I do it, since I like kind of tried to grab onto it before, and I just couldn't really get a foothold, I want to grab out one of my daggers, and then because I want to charge at it and like kind of jam it in there at the top or something like that when I like try and like give myself something to grab onto.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run at him. So I'm gonna roll. Wow, I rolled the same thing twice, and that would be a 18.
18. All right. So you
Yeah.
go charging at Casimir. He gives you a nice boost up as you just kind
Alley-oop.
of leap up, and you pull out your dagger and stick it in, and as you stick your dagger in, it just kind of starts to slide. You kind of start to slide down. So if you want to move, you're gonna have to move quick if you're wanting to get to the top.
I want to move. I want to move. I want to get up.
Super serious. All right, go ahead and make another, or this time make an athletics check, because this is just pure strength, just you trying to pull yourself up.
Athletics.
Yes.
That would be a 13.
13. All right, so you're able to reach up, you grab like the lip of the mushroom, and as you grab it, it just kind of starts to tilt under your weight of you pulling on it. It just kind of starts to, and you eventually have to just let go because it's just tipping. It doesn't seem that it can support your weight.
Damn, I'm pretty light too. Okay. Doesn't look like we can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
march through.
Okay.
Nice try, Casimir.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna stick with Elamir as we pass through.
All
As
right.
an expert ranger,
So you guys are passing over on this side of the river, and they're on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Casimir, would you want me to go ahead and kind of like stealth to see if I can scout things out, and then like give you a notice if it's good
That would be a
to come?
fantastic idea. I cannot stealth at all.
Great. I'm gonna stealth ahead. If that's okay.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll stealth.
19.
19.
Nice.
All right. So you're able to move up forward. Feel like you do it pretty quietly. You're going to move that direction. All right.
Yeah.
So Casimir watches Levi moves up forward. And as you're
I
moving
kind of
forward...
like stick to the mushroom line.
Okay. Just kind of like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, so you're-
I'm like secret agent.
Okay, you're moving forward, and you're able to kind of hide among the mushrooms. Casimir, you kind of like lose sight of Levi as he kind of moves forward, pretty quietly.
And then I'll like pop out like a little bit down here if I think it's safe,
Mhm.
and like point at him and send him a message that it's okay. So like, hey, Casimir, it's okay. You can come over here.
Okay.
Cool. I will just follow Yeah, I'll keep enough of a distance away that I don't give his position away if anyone's watching.
Okay. In 1 second.
what could he be rolling for?
Great question. All right, so
They're damage dice.
Levi and Casimir, as you guys are moving through, hold on, what happened to my music? Oh, it's still going. Levi and Casimir, as you guys are moving through, forward, you hear something kind of at the last moment. It sounds like you look up and you can kind of see the mushrooms above you kind of parting for a second, as suddenly you see this dark, like tendril looking thing lash out at you and snatch you. So Levi does a 25 hit.
Oof.
Oh boy, yeah, it does.
All right, and Casimir does 23 hit.
Ouch.
All right. So you guys suddenly, these tendrils just reach down and wrap around your torsos, and just like you are currently just tied up by this, and suddenly you both start to get raised up, pulled higher, as you start to part from the mushrooms.
Can I try and like
Everyone roll initiative.
attack the tentacle?
Yeah,
the tentacle?
could I instinctively headbutt it?
Everyone roll initiative.
You said everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Do we see it on our side?
You don't see anything, but actually no. We'll just have Casimir and Levi are the only ones that are going to do initiative right now. Elamir and Steel Scar, you guys, unless Casimir or Levi are going to shout something out in a second.
If I
I'm
get
shouting
grabbed,
as soon as this
shouting.
thing hits me.
Okay, then I would
The
say
second it touched me, I'm going, ah!
I'd say Steel Scar and Elamir go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Bad touch! Bad touch!
Don't touch me there.
No!
My no
I got a 24.
All right.
I got a 17.
All right, so Elamir, you got a what? 24.
Yep.
So 25, 24, or 25 to 20. Anybody other than Elamir? Nope. All right, 20 to 15.
17.
All right.
This is like the 4th time I've rolled 13 tonight.
15 to 10. Anybody? Nope. 10 to 5. Man, 5 to
Beefy
21.
boys!
4.
3.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, you beefy
Seems
boys.
my pattern with these die is
All
this
right,
one.
and then.
Guess I'm a bit slow to action.
Scar 3. All right, Elamir, you are the first to act. You hear just kind of this piercing, womanly scream, as it sounds like Levi letting out a shout.
Can it almost also sound like
If
a
I,
damsel in distress?
Sound like a what?
A damsel in
Yes.
distress?
If I move up to here, would I have a vantage point?
You can't quite make out where they are right now. You knew that they were kind of over in this direction over here, but you're not really able to make out exactly what it is, just because the mushrooms are kind of tall, they're kind of thick. So no, not.
Could you see where my light's pointing?
You can kind of see the aura from your light, but you've not quite broken through the mushrooms yet. You're raised
canopy.
at this point, yeah.
Okay, so I'll use my movement to go here, and then I use a bonus action to Misty Step here.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming there might be a decent place.
So yeah, from right there you can kind of see what looks like Casimir and Levi being pulled up through the mushrooms above you.
Ah!
Okay.
Help.
Can I shoot at the tentacle?
I would say you can. You'll have disadvantage. Just
Okay,
'cause you're kind
I'll
of shooting
try
through
it.
the canopy, and you're not really sure of where the source is. Just you can kind of see the tentacle.
Okay. I will certainly try. First roll was a 23. And then the second roll was a 14. So 14.
14. Let me see real quick. That is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll try a second shot.
All right.
27 and 23.
That will hit.
Cool.
Trying to kind of mess this up.
8 damage.
8 damage? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, sweet. Alright. So you're able to, which you were shooting at Levi, I'm assuming, because he's closer.
Yeah, whatever
so-
tentacle's holding him.
Levi, as you're kind of getting pulled up, you can just see an arrow go shoot whizzing by over your head as another one kind of strikes the tentacle that's pulling you up. And it doesn't quite... you just kind of shudders for a second, but just continues to pull you up. And maybe a better word is used as tendril, not tentacle, to make you think of a squid. It's a tendril
Okay.
that is pulling you up. So at this point, do you want to do anything else, Elamir, or are you done?
That's all I can do.
All right. So at this point, it is the creature's turn. So Levi, Casimir, you both are continued pulled upward. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. I just gotta make sure I don't jack up the rules in this creature. Actually, oh, I haven't revealed it yet. Actually, you don't know exactly where it is at this point. But Elamir, suddenly, you see something darting through the canopy toward you. Is a 19 hit. Elamir.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
It hit me.
Yes, 19. Does that hit your AC?
Okay. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, you're fine. So a tendril reaches out, attacks you, wraps around you, and starts to reel you upward. So you are rising above the canopy. You are pulled 25 feet up into the air. As you look up and you just see... go ahead and roll a perception check, actually.
Okay.
Hey, Scott, by the way, when you go off to the side,
18.
your mic kind of cuts out a little bit.
Okay. I will make sure I stay in one spot. 18? Alright,
Yep.
so what you can see above you is these tendrils seem to be coming out of this large stalactite, just kind of hanging there from the top. It's quite a large stalactite, but as it pulls you forward, you just suddenly see this large, like, dinner plate-like eye open up and start looking around as it takes a look at you. Levi and Casimir, you both are pulled 25 feet in the air, and as you guys are pulled through the canopy, you see Elamir kind of dangling in the air with you guys as well. And at this point, since you attacked it, Elamir, it is going to... Make sure I get this right. Sorry, so you guys are considered grappled while you're being attacked by this creature.
Okay.
So yeah, so Elamir, the creature pulls you closer to its face as these large teeth just open up, and the eye is just looking at you. It's going to go ahead and make an attack against you. Going to have advantage because you are restrained. Oh my god. Rolled 2 1s.
Hey, suck it.
Alright, so it starts to pull you toward it, and you're able to, like, get your feet over its mouth as it's trying to... and you're right up on it as it's just trying to bite you. And you can just see these large, stony-like teeth just kind of biting at you. Its big eye is just looking at you. Alright, so that is its turn at this point. Elamir and Casimir, you guys are also pulled up, so you guys are dangling and you see this creature above you. Next up is Levi.
Sweet. So in, like, kind of prepping for this adventure, do I ever happen to read about these creatures?
You could
Or do I have to know anything?
roll a nature check. You can know
Cool.
anything about 'em.
How nature
May
am
I
I?
also roll a nature check?
On your turn, you can.
Ooh, 17 plus 1. 18!
18. You've heard of these creatures. You've not encountered them before. These creatures are called ropers. And what you know about them is that they sit on the top of caverns, looking just like a stalactite. And when creatures walk by below, they reach down with their tendrils, pull up, and just eat them. So you also know that they do have some... They're known for basically being able to digest everything that they consume, save for a few things. Magical items, platinum, gemstones, and that you know that the digestive juices of a roper are considered valuable.
Hey.
So, that's what you know. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Want to see if I can. My initial thought is to, like, try and trade my position with it, but I don't think I have anything that it would not like, because I do not have any magic items, and I do not have any gemstones. I have a pearl, which isn't really a gemstone. So
Wait, don't you
and
have a
I'm 2-4 for
gemstone?
platinum.
We got gemstones.
No.
We split them up.
What are you trying to do? Sorry.
Yeah,
You
but
mean to,
then we
I don't
sold,
give
we
it?
sold
selling
them.
You mean to give it
In
platinum
town.
or something?
Well, yeah, I was like, oh, I could just throw currency like a platinum at it, but I don't have any.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
So-
necessarily eat those things. It's that its body cannot.
Exactly.
Its body cannot digest those things. So if it eats someone who
Got
has
it.
those things are not digested.
Got it. Okay.
It's not like a
I
dog
want
is going to
to-
chase after it.
Yeah, it's like it's like a dog and you give it chocolate or something like that, and it's like bad for it or something. It's like, no.
It just has a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Bad Roper, drop it.
Okay. I am.
You could attempt to
going
escape its grapple as well if you'd like.
Yeah. I'm also 25 feet in the air currently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Wisdom save.
19.
It passes! So instead of taking 5d6, it takes half of that. And doesn't move because it can't move anyways.
Oh, let me reveal it, but not reveal
Takes 10 damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I would like to give some inspiration to, I guess, Casimir, because I can see him right next to me.
Okay.
And as part of my inspiration is going to be like being like, hey, I know what this creature is. Hit it in its eyeball. It's its weak point.
All right.
Make him feel inspired that he knows what he's fighting now.
So Levi shouts this out to you, Casimir. Next up is
Maximum inspiration.
Next up is Casimir.
Okay, so I am able to attack, yeah?
Yes, you can. You are probably about at this point, because it is. Let me see real quick. Let me see how
Distance
tall,
from
how
eyeball.
tall the room is. All right, so the room is about 40 feet tall. Creature originally can pull you up to 25 feet toward it. So at this point you are, because it originally pulled you forward, so I'd say you're not right next to it at this point, because it pulled you probably about 10 feet off the ground initially, and then pulled you another 20 feet. So you are just outside melee range from it right now. Its body.
Okay, do I have line of sight to its eyeball from the, what, you said like 10 to 15 feet?
You could probably, you think you can probably get a shot at its eye.
Yeah, but outside of melee. So, is it a quick action to draw out a javelin and throw it? Like to draw it, I mean. I know it's an action to
You
throw
can.
it.
It's on your back. You can kind of grab it from your back
Okay.
and throw it.
Can I get off 2 javelins using my dual attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna chuck 2 javelins. Wish it was closer. I'd use Channel Divinity. Yeah, okay. Let's see how these go. Okay, so no, we got
Inspiration's a D8, D6, something like that. If you need to add it, yeah, D8. If you need to add it to any roll.
I do. 15, 7. First throw is a 17. Second throw is a 2
Both are misses.
or a 3.
unfortunately.
Yeah, both miss. Okay.
So you throw it, and it just kind of hits the side of this creature's hard hide, and it just kind of bounces off as your javelins go falling down below. Anything else you're able to do at this point?
Not that I can think of. No, that's all. I think that's everything. Unless I can do. No, I don't think the spell works. I'll do Bane.
Okay. It has to make a what?
It's Charisma. DC 15.
16.
Okay, so it's fine.
All right. So you cast your spell, hoping
Wow,
that
that thing's
it affects this
charismatic
creature,
as
and
hell.
it, actually, no, it got a -2. I just rolled really well. And unfortunately, it seems that the creature's able to shrug off the magic that you tried to cast at it. At this point, it is Steelscar's turn.
All right. Would I see these tentacles by any chance, or them up in the air?
Based on your vantage point, you're kind of having trouble seeing them. How far away are you? 50 feet?
I have 60 feet dark vision.
Yeah, but remember it's a 40-foot ceiling. I'd say you can see the general area where these tentacles are kind of coming from, but you can't quite make out the creature that they seem to be coming from. That makes sense.
All right, so I want to move my 30 feet and bring myself to.
The water is going to be difficult terrain.
Okay, so then I'll take 2 spaces from there and make it there, basically.
Okay.
Would you say as I move up, my vantage point gets better?
I'd say you could attempt to. Are you trying to see the creature? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm just trying to see where these tentacles that you said I could see are coming from, since I can't really distinguish anything.
Go ahead and roll. Actually, I'd say you could see it because Levy's up near it and he has a light. So at this point, yeah, you can kind of make out the creature.
And it's in the air.
It's hanging upside down from the ceiling, pulling them toward it. Elamir is currently right next to its mouth.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I guess all I can do is I'm gonna move up to right there. I'm gonna use my action to move, and I'll move there.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right. We're back at the top with Elamir.
All right, I'm grappled. So what does that do?
So what grapple does is you just have disadvantage on. Let me see. You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and the creature has advantage on attacks against you.
Okay. Does that prevent me from misty stepping away?
No, you could misty step away. Without.
Okay. Since I'm sort of dangling, I'll basically just misty step down.
Okay.
But for thematics, because it looks cooler this way, is while I'm grappled, I want to shoot the 2 arrows.
Okay.
And then after I drop my second shot, I'll misty step away.
Okay.
It's like a fade away.
Attack.
Kobe.
Yeah.
First one is a 19.
I will say, if you're going to attack before, you're basically in melee with it, which means you'd have disadvantage on your attack. But if you misty step away first, you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Okay, fine. I'll misty step first.
All
I won't look cool.
So you misty step away, and you're just appearing basically directly below where you were.
Yeah, just drop
Okay.
into the floor, basically.
So yeah, Levi, Casimir, you watch as the tentacle around Elamir kind of pulls back his bow and just disappears, and the tentacle or the tendrils kind of like wraps around. God, I keep hitting my mic. Nothing there anymore. And so you're gonna take 2 attacks against the creature.
Yeah, trying to shoot its eyeball. My first roll is a 19.
19 is a miss, unfortunately.
A 19's a miss? What the hell? Okay. Second roll is a 15, so
15's a miss, unfortunately.
it was a very theatrical miss. Am I still grappled?
No, you got away
Okay.
from it.
I figured.
Yeah, the Misty Step basically lets you escape its grasp. All right, then
Okay.
we are at the Roper. So the Roper is going to move. Actually, no, it doesn't need to move. going to move this direction, which means it's going to pull you guys with it this direction. So Elamir and Steel Scar is going to make tendril attacks against you.
All right.
First one's going to be against Steel Scar. It's going to be a 21.
That just hits.
All right. So this tendril wraps around you and pulls
Is it
you,
automatically grapples me if it hits, or do I have
automatically
to?
grapples you if it hits, and it pulls you 25 feet straight into the air. So you break through the canopy of the mushrooms, and you just see this creature just kind of like looking around with this big eye. And Elamir is going to make another attack against you. It's going to be a 19.
Hits.
Hits. All right, same thing. The
Back into the air.
The tendril wraps around you again, pulls you back up into the air through the mushrooms. As you guys
Does
are
it
all
do
in the air.
damage when it hits, or is it just
It
a
does not
grapple?
do damage. It's just a grapple. But
right.
what it is going to do is it's going to look at the thing that threw 2 spears at it, Casimir. It's going to pull you toward its mouth, Casimir, and make an attack. It's going to have advantage because you are restrained. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. All right. So as it pulls you toward its mouth, it's just biting. You're able to just like keep it at bay with your shield. You're just like catching it, just it's kind of chomping on your shield and stuff.
No biting.
It's a bad dog. So there we go. He does great on rolls to hit you guys, but they're terrible when it attacks. Next up is Levi.
Woo! What do I want to do? I want to bane it. So I need a charisma
Casimir,
save
sorry,
of
you're
15.
You're right up on it at this point. I'm gonna move you. You're gonna bane it.
Yeah,
Okay. What does that do? It's a charisma again.
yeah.
Okay. Natural 20.
Are you kidding me? Nothing happens.
All right.
This is how we die, isn't it?
So you reach
It's
out,
random mobs kill
out,
us.
cast your spell at this creature as it just seems to shrug off the attack, very similar to Casimir's attack that just didn't seem to have any effect. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Alright, I got nothing. I can't do anything else, so
Alright.
no.
Casimir.
Now you die.
I mean, I'd love to escape, but I can't.
You're up, Casimir.
Oh boy. Okay, so how? Wait, no, I'm right at the mouth, aren't
you are
I?
right up at the mouth.
So I'm within range of the eye, aren't I?
You can attack it, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack for the eye. So I'm gonna do double attack, and if either one hits, I'll be expending spell slots for Divine Smite.
Okay.
And I don't think I have any other effects.
Go ahead and roll your attack when you're ready. I'm just about
Let
how
me
close you
just
guys
look
are.
at my spells. Mixing up Bane and Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark as my quick action.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be an extra 1d6 if I hit. That's 17. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, that's a hit
Okay,
on the natural 20.
sweet. Battle axe, 1d8 plus 3. Let's see what this. Okay. 3 plus 3 plus d6.
So what was your weapon damage?
1d8 plus 3.
And would you
So I rolled a 3 plus a 3, so that's 6. Plus 2 from the 1d6 for Hunter's Mark, and then I'm going to expend what spell slot for?
Divine Smite. I'm trying to see if Divine Smite gets. I don't think it gets.
It does get doubled if it's a natural 20.
Does it?
Yes,
Yep.
it does.
Yeah. So
It does?
You'll,
Okay.
you'll double the damage for this Divine Smite as well.
Now where the heck is my note? There it is. Plus 1d8 for spell. Okay, so I'm expending a level 2 spell slot, so that'll be 3d8.
Okay.
2, 3, Okay, so it's only 4 extra damage.
times 2, so 8.
Yeah, so 8.
Alright, so in total you did 9 with just your axe, then you did 8 with the Divine Smite, right? Or wait, no. How much did you do on the Divine Smite?
3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8, so 16 total.
And then didn't you do Hunter's Mark as well?
Yeah, so plus
That was
2.
in there.
There we
That
go.
was in there. So a total of 16 damage?
16 damage, I believe.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright.
Not as high as I hoped.
So you guys watch as
No
Casimir
roll.
just reaches back with his axe and just embeds it in this creature's face and just kind of like lets out a roar. But you guys are still all held aloft in the air. Steel Scar, you are up next.
Okay.
You are currently about 15 feet from it, so you are not in melee range just yet.
Okay. Could I? Screw it. Can I get out of the grapple? Can I contest it to try and get out?
You can attempt to, or you could attack the tendril, whichever you'd like to do.
You know what? I'm gonna attack the tendril.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack twice. So a 25 and a 22.
Both are hits.
Awesome.
Nice.
So 2d6.
Cut him up.
2d6 plus 4. So 9. So 13 damage for the first hit.
So with the first hit, you just slice right through the tendril. As it you just pull out your sword and just cut through. As the tendril just kind of like whips back up into the air as you begin a free fall down to the ground.
How high am I?
You are, he had you,
25 feet up, right?
yep, 25 feet up in the air.
All right. The moment that I break free
Mhm.
as a bonus action, I will activate my my radiant soul,
All right.
my glow white corporeal wings expand from my back, and I will use my movement to go all the way to the top to where its eye is at,
Okay.
so I can hit it again with my second attack.
Yeah, you already rolled that. That was a hit, so go ahead and roll the damage for that.
All right. Oh, I get to reroll that one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage on the second hit.
All right.
I'm gonna use my action surge and hit him 2 more times.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Natural 20 and
Oh my
God, she's back.
Nice.
natural 20 and then like a 9 to hit on the second attack.
Oh yeah, second one's gonna miss.
That's fine. Wow, double ones, but I get to reroll those. Thank goodness. Nice. 10, 20, 24 damage.
24. All right, make sure I do my math here.
Oh, so 24 plus 5 extra damage because on any attack, once I have my wings out, they take damage equal to my level. That damage is radiant damage.
Okay. All right, so
Making-
you guys watch as Steel Scar just pulls out a sword and just cuts right through this tendril and kind of begins this free fall, but suddenly you see these wings appear from behind him with this radiant glow as he then just flies toward the creature and just lets out a giant attack against it. Just his sword's like glowing. You deal good amount of damage to it, but it is still up.
That's fine. So it was 24 plus. So it was 29 damage in that attack total.
Yep. Assuming you're done at this point.
Yeah, my turn's
All right,
over.
Elamir, you're up.
All right. So I'm grappled once more. I'm out of spell slots, so I will shoot with disadvantage, I guess.
You do not have disadvantage right now. The only reason you had disadvantage earlier was because you were within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay. Well then, I will attack. First one is a 17.
That's a miss.
Second one is a 27.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's 6 plus I'll do planar warrior. 4 more, 10.
All right. Creature is still Yep. So you pull back an arrow, shoot. It, bounces off the creature's hard scales. And then you pull back another arrow and shoot, and you kind of hit it like right next to the eye and just lets out another. It's still up, though. Assuming that's all you can do at this point.
Yeah, I'll just nuzzle into the tendril and be cozy.
All right, it is the Roper's turn again. So at this point, it is going to make an attack against you, Steel Scar, with its tendril. It's going to be a 3. It's going to be a miss.
Yep.
All right, so it reaches out and tries to hit you, and you block it with your sword. So that doesn't work for it. So it's going to go for someone it already has. It's going to go for Casimir again and try and bite him.
Ah!
Natural 20.
I think it got me.
All right. Some damage.
Wow, that's a scary sound.
My friend.
All right, so Casimir, this creature
What you got?
pulls you forward, and as you're blocking it before with your shield, as it just clamps down on your entire body, dealing 52 points of piercing damage to you.
Bye bye.
Are you out?
2.
52.
Holy.
I'm at negative 13.
All right. You guys watch as Casimir just is in this creature's mouth as it's just kind of it just kind of starts chomping down on his body. Elamir,
No saves I can do.
you gotta wait for your turn. Elamir, you are pulled up right next to the creature, as are you, Levi. So you guys are both right now within 5 feet of the creature. So that was its turn. Levi, you're up.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's not a ton of things I can really do. So I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast its face.
All right.
Oh.
There will be a disadvantage because you are in melee range with it.
It gets a disadvantage at melee range?
Eldritch Blast is an attack. Attack spells have disadvantage if they're within melee range. It's the benefit of having an attack that forces them to make a save because it does not get disadvantage.
Well, I mean, I could spend another spell slot, and I don't really want to do that. Actually, I have a question. If I used heat metal on Casimir, would it hurt the thing?
It would also hurt Casimir, but yeah, I'd say it would.
I mean, he's already dead, so it's like...
He's not dead. He still has death saves to make, but he is being chomped right now.
You barbecue your friend.
Is he holding his weapon still?
No, his weapons have fallen and scattered down.
Okay, they're not... So that they're not in the beast?
No, not currently.
The shield is strapped to my arm, and I'm wearing metal on my armor.
There you
But
go. Yeah, so his
so,
axe.
so
just
I've
kinda
got my
fell
armor and my shield. Yeah, I probably dropped
over.
the axe, and I've got a javelin sticking out of my pack that I could have grabbed.
Alright, so I'm thinking if I could heat metal on top of his shield, how much HP do you have? So you're at negative 13,
So
and it's
you-
double, right?
He's at 0 now.
If you hit him, it will be an automatic fail on one of his death saves, and then on his turn he has to make a death save. Anytime he takes damage right now is going to be an automatic failure on a death save. If he fails 3 death saves, he dies.
Alright, well then, I guess I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him, so he has to make a Wisdom save.
Okay. On Casimir, then
I wanted to roll dice for once.
I'm pretty sure right now I would fail any wisdom saves. Not a very wise corpse.
It's going to be a 20. It actually rolled really well.
Of course.
Oh boy! Big surprise! It rolled well? Odd.
It did, yep.
Still takes 5 damage. No, 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. So you reach out as this just...
Yep, and I'm
as-
giving inspiration to fucking... Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. It's just, you cast a spell and dealt some damage, but not as much as you had hoped.
Yeah, so I'm also inspiring Steel Scar.
All right. You inspire
And be like,
Casimir's
finish
body.
it!
All right, Casimir, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll a death save.
First time ever rolling a death save. Roll a 1d20.
If you
Roll
roll below a 10, you fail. If you roll a natural 20, you are stabilized with 1 hit point.
Yeah,
Yep.
and if I get a nat 1, it counts as 2 failures.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
So because this, oh, okay, but this counts as a saving throw, right?
It's just a flat roll of the dice. There's no modifiers you're adding to it.
But it's still technically a save. I'm just thinking of luck in case I can I
Yep.
activate luck on these.
It does work.
Oh,
I'm lucky.
okay.
It's,
Yeah.
Okay,
You could
so it
roll
is marked as a saving
If
throw.
you're lucky as a
Cool.
corpse.
that. Lucky corpse.
18.
Okay. So
So
you do not fail. You are still in its mouth though, as it's awaiting to chomp you. Steel Scar, your turn.
1 success.
All right. Now that I'm up there, up in its eye, you gave me an inspiration, right, Levi?
I did.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm gonna activate my fighting spirit so I can do my both attacks with advantage.
Mhm.
And I also gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Bam. And let's see. First attack, 18 plus 7, 25 to hit.
That's it.
And second attack, 17 plus 5, 24 to hit.
Both are hits.
Awesome. You're awesome, DM. Thank you. First attack. Oh, I get to reroll that
Did
one.
you say 17 plus 5 is 24? I just want to clarify
Mm,
that. It's not
22, sorry.
Okay. Just get the
Math.
math right. You still hit. I just wanted to make sure.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, plus 7, not 5. So it was 24.
Okay.
Plus 7 hit.
Gotcha. All right. So how much damage?
15 damage on the first strike.
All right. How you want to do this?
I want to just jab my blade into its eye and keep pushing in until I see all that ooze just like
All right.
dripping out of it.
All right, you guys watch as Steel Scar. You see Casimir's body just like wedged between two of this creature's teeth, as it's just waiting to chomp on his corpse. Steel Scar just kind of like lets out a into this fighting spirit and just like lunges the sword straight into this creature's eye as the creature just lets out this deathly like. As he just continues to shove it into its eye. What's up?
DM,
Yes.
as soon as I'm done killing this creature, would I or would I not see Casimir being released from this creature?
I mean, you know Casimir's body is in its mouth.
It's inside the creature, right?
It's in his teeth right now. Like, it has not
Oh.
consumed him yet.
Okay,
So,
so
the creature,
Could I-
as you stab it, the creature's body, whatever was holding it to the ceiling, lets go, and it just begins a free fall. So you want to try and catch Casimir's body?
I want to try to grab Casimir's body so it doesn't get crushed underneath the creature.
Okay. Go ahead and, let's say it would be a dex to see how quickly you can grab him as the
Okay.
creature begins to fall.
That's fine. Dex.
So just be
Just
straight add your dex modifier.
Straight dex. All right, 21 total.
21. All right. So you just stab the creature's eye, pull out the sword as its body begins to it just lets go of the ceiling. Levi and Elamir, you guys just begin to free fall with the creature as it falls.
Can I land gracefully?
We'll see about that in just a second. But Steel Scar, you fly toward its mouth and are able to grab hold of Casimir, like pull him out and just by the arm, and he's currently just dangling there lifeless as you're holding on to him. Levi and Elamir, I'm gonna let's see real quick. What's fall damage again? I think it's a D6 per 10 feet.
There's no fall damage.
There's no fall damage in this game, guys.
Nothing.
I want to aim for a mushroom as I'm falling so I can land on that.
Yeah. All right, hold on. All right, see, it's 1d6. Okay, so you guys are currently up 40 feet because you're right on it. So, oh wow. Okay, so you guys take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground. But yeah, you're able to like the combination of the mushrooms and you guys kind of seeing this thing falling and trying to brace yourselves as you're going down. You're able to reduce the amount of damage that you took. Each taking 5 bludgeoning damage, and we are done at this point with combat.
So, Dungeon Master, as I'm holding onto Casimir, and we're coming down, I want to gently put one of my hand on his chest and just pump 1 HP into him.
All right.
Using my healing hand.
Casimir, you come to life. As you look, you just wake up screaming.
Yes, that sounds about right.
You just are currently being held aloft in the air, one arm. You look up and you just see this like angelic steel scar with these angelic wings behind him, holding you there in the air.
Continue screaming.
As we hit the ground, I flop him down because the screaming is hurting my ears.
Is the corpse up there still?
No, it fell
No.
down.
Okay.
And once I put him down, I just put the wings away.
Okay. Wings are gone.
Wings
Just
are gone.
Pack them up in your backpack. All right.
Yeah, I'm banjo, and my wings are kazooie.
There you go. So you guys can see the body of the creature. It's kind of knocked over some of the mushrooms. It's just kind of laying there on the ground, lifeless. Its tentacles are all spread out, mouth wide open, just sitting there like... What would you like to do?
I want to loot the corpse because I know there's valuable stuff in there.
You guys watch as Levi just charges toward this creature and just starts like cutting it open, looking to see if there's anything inside its body. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Wait, see what you can find.
11 plus 3, 14.
Okay. You're able to. You just start like cutting away at this creature's body because you're thinking there's something good in there. And as you're cutting away, just at the chunks of flesh and pulling stuff back.
Well, from my nature check earlier, I know there's something good in there.
Yeah. Well, not you.
There
could be something in there. So as you're kind of just digging through, what you do come across is number one, you find a set of armor that seems to be in the creature's body. You also find a handful of gemstones, 3 a deep transparent purple, and then 2 that are a translucent light deep green. Additionally, you find a larger gemstone, a transparent fiery yellow gemstone. But I do want you to make a quick dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw?
Yes, furiously cutting away at this creature.
21.
21. All right, you notice as you're cutting away like some of the digestive juices in this creature as it's kind of hitting the ground. It's kind of letting out a and you're able to kind of pull your arm away before it seems to burn you or anything like that.
Can I toss a potion over to Casimir, have him drink it, and then grab the bottle back for some digestive juices holding?
Sure.
So, Casimir, take...
Drink it.
Right
now.
2 birds, 1 bottle.
I need this back.
Okay, I am
We haven't
far
had
too
potions.
shooken
I
up
have,
to
like,
argue,
3
so I
potions
guess
and
I'll
not
just
all.
drink it.
Would you toss them with just a regular healing potion?
Yeah, but all my potions are out of my inventory for some reason. I don't know where they went.
Maybe
Weird.
you
I guess I don't have any to throw. Well, no, I had 2. I had 2 before we even left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 2, Elamir has 2, and I know I have 2 from when we found them.
I just don't know why they're not in my inventory because I've never used them.
Yeah, just...
Maybe you didn't write it down. Oh well, we'll say you had 1. So Casimir, that'll be 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Okay, 6.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey,
Mhm.
Levy
I get the ball
uses
back.
the tosses the thing back to you. And you're going to try and attempt to collect some of this creature's...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a nature check. Just to see how
Come on, blue dice. Oof. 6.
6. You try to collect some of it, but you're just not able to get any. Like, you maybe get like a few drops, but you're not doing a great job of getting anything into this vial that you have.
Okay. Can I give it to Elamir because I saw him do it? No, I didn't see him do it to the Drake.
I think he might have mentioned that he did it to the...
I did brag about having a
Yeah, you
valuable
did.
poison, though.
He did. Elamir, can you get the juice out of this thing?
I'll try. I'll try. Pretty good at milking things.
Saw things before or heard.
Can you milk me? Fuck.
Can you milk it?
You know what? About the encounter, I did not take any damage.
You just...
All right, I'll try to milk the tendril.
Alright.
What did you want to roll?
The nature check. It's not the tendril,
Nature.
it's like the body. It's the digestive juices in this creature.
I got a 16.
16 is what you needed. You're just using the one vial that he had?
That's the only one I
Yeah.
have.
Okay. So you're able to fill this vial with some of the juices from this creature's digestive system.
All right, cool.
Put the stopper
Put the
on it.
cork on it, and I hand it back.
There you go.
You don't want to swig?
What?
You don't want to swig?
No, I'm good. Just let me know if you need me to milk anything else.
Okay.
God.
How about skills? Can you milk him?
Can I what? Can I what?
Another time.
So I show everyone what we got. And from what I know about these creatures, I know it can't digest magic items, so I'd like to cast Identify on these things, or like
Okay.
spend a few minutes casting it. That's cool.
Sure. So the gemstones, it's not due to their magical property that they're not able to be consumed. It's just it doesn't seem to be able to consume gemstones. But the armor does seem to be. Let me just. What I wrote down. It is glamored leather armor.
Oh, neat.
So basically, as a bonus action, you can speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, and accessories. The armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusory appearance lasts until you remove the armor or change it. It also gives you +1 to your AC.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Glamored leather armor.
Yes.
Okay.
Use it to disguise things.
Yeah, that's the only magical item.
Okay. And then the other things were just the gems.
Yep.
And then the giant gem that I had to make a dex save throw on.
Yeah. Wasn't because of that, it was because of the
Okay.
juices in the creature.
The GCs. Yeah, I figured.
Juices, yes. Alright.
Okay, cool. So I guess we'll store these gems and stuff until later. What's the AC on the armor?
Oh. What armor?
Actually, is it
what kind of armor you have right now? That's what I was basing it off.
studded?
Okay, so it's glamored studded leather. So it's just an extra +1 to your AC.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll use it. I don't know, unless anyone else wants it. More.
Because I think you all
No.
were all, I think you and Elamir were rocking the same armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take it. I can put your old armor in my bag of holding if you'd like.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, take that off. And then... Hey, look, I found the item in D&D Beyond. Thanks.
Bam. Alright, what would you guys like to do?
I want to glamour my armor.
Get
What do I want it to be right now? That's a good question.
At this point, it's like looks like black leather studded leather armor, very similar to what you were in before. But when you put it on, you instinctively know the command word to get it to change. It's swag.
Awesome. All right, so I want to go swag, and then I want it to have like a sparkly shimmer, just kind of like move over it, and it's like black underneath.
All right.
Andrew, make sure you dab as you say the magic word.
I what?
Make sure you
I
dab.
have to dab while I
Make
do
sure
it?
you dab as you say the
Yeah.
magic word.
Hey, you guys watch
All
this,
right, got
Levy.
it, I got it.
He says swag and dabs, and suddenly his armor's sparkly now.
All right, we're great. You guys are just like, what the what?
All right. Assume you guys are continuing through this tunnel.
Hold on, Casimir, how are you doing?
I stopped screaming just long enough to heal myself with lay on hands for 20 points.
Okay, so you need some more healing because I got more if you need it.
I nod mutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him
All right.
and get him 1d8 plus what is it, 4?
Dude, it did some damage,
Where's
man.
my
I look at Casimir, I look at the rest of the party, then I look at myself and I'm like, I guess this is what it's like to go about
60.
How much?
6.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Am I still netted?
Are you still what?
Restrained according to my character tag.
Nah.
Oh, you are not restrained anymore. Sorry. You are freed from the restraint of the creature.
Woo!
Get it off.
Cool.
Steel scar there.
Well, probably should keep on moving.
Keep on
Let's keep
keeping
trucking.
on.
Yep. Keep trucking.
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I guess I'll stick with the whole group now since we're all on the same side.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
suppose.
you can see the tunnel ahead of you.
Something cool is going to be over there.
It does seem that the pathway is now only one side.
Oh, so we got to wade across.
Yeah, so you gotta wade through the armor, good lord, the water real quick. But yeah, you get on that side. Alright, and continue forward.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys just continue moving forward. The tunnel, again, about 20 feet tall. Just
Do you want more new perception rolls for keeping you on watch-out?
Yeah, actually, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Got
Whoever
it.
would like to.
All right, that's going to be a 14 for me.
17.
23.
18.
Okay. So what you can all make out is the water again seems to be getting a little deeper at this point. At this point, it looks like it's probably about chest height. Just kind of seems to be gaining momentum as well. And up ahead, you kind of hear this low rumble ahead. Not like stone or anything, but just there's low like ooh, up ahead.
Can you check your roll 20? It doesn't look like it's updating.
The stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, the map movement didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've not moved the. I didn't move the map.
Our character position didn't move either.
Did it move now?
No.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. It updated.
Yeah, it might have been because I minimized. I might have minimized.
Yeah, I think your tab just went background.
Yeah.
Okay, all good
yeah,
now.
you guys can just hear a low rumble up ahead.
Do I see any sort of waterfall, perhaps?
You don't see anything, but as you kind of turn, you can see up ahead what looks like a waterfall, or at least you're kind of like seeing the mist rising near a waterfall. That seems to be the case. Yeah, so as you get closer, Elamir, which looks like you're quite close, you can see the waterfall, and it just kind of is. You basically walk to a ledge, and you look down, and it's just darkness. Even with your dark vision, it's quite dark down there, and you can't see. You just know the water's just disappearing down into the dark.
Okay. We're supposed to turn here.
Said turn right.
Yeah, and so sorry. You can see that the path.
Turn and follow path at waterfall.
Maybe make sure I update the Roll20 map.
So we have to cross this.
Yes. Looks like you'll have to cross. Yeah. So at
Well-
this point where you are, the water is gaining quite a bit of speed.
Okay. How are we gonna get across?
Well, we could throw the dwarf, or wait.
Tie a rope on his body.
I am less than dwarf weight. I can tell you that.
I don't know. I can Misty Step across.
I'm out of spell slots, so I cannot.
I don't
I
think I,
could
can
mage
carry
hand.
anyone.
And just tie a rope to something over there, probably. Is there anything that looks like I could tie a rope on the other side too?
There's nothing on the other side. There are like small stalactites above. We're not sure how well that would hold a rope.
Above?
Yes.
Above, eh? I could tie a rope to a stalactite and we could swing across. Tarzan style.
You do just,
That could be fun.
From what you can tell, the stalactites do seem to be a bit wet, and the nature of stalactite being that it base is wide and it gets smaller near the edge.
I look at the group and like, well, remember how I threw that dead dwarf across? What if I throw one of you guys across to the other side?
Turning to him, I go, so, nearly dying and all that might have been hallucinating, but do you have wings?
Yes, I do. I can't,
Okay.
but I can't bring him out anymore. Not today, at least.
Okay. More on that later then.
Yes, my child. Stay calm.
Give out a broken laugh at that.
Huck me across.
Okay.
I throw Levi across then.
All right.
I'll throw him.
Tie a rope around me first, just in case I fall in.
All right. So you're tying a rope around Levi.
Yeah.
All right. Two's tying
Can I
a rope.
Misty Step across before he gets tossed to help catch him? Just
You
in
want to.
case.
Sure. All right. So who's tying the rope around Levi? Or are you tying it yourself?
I'll tie the rope myself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check. See how well you do.
6.
6.
Great.
You tie a knot. All right. So Casimir, Missy steps to the other side of the rushing water, and Steel Scar's like ready and waiting to throw Levi. Are you throwing him?
I'm gonna throw him.
All right. Go ahead and roll a
Oh,
strength
boy.
check. Pure muscle.
Oh, I can't use athletics. Okay. Isn't athletics strength anyways?
Oh wait, I want to give him bardic inspiration.
It is strength based, yes. You just get to add if you're proficient in that skill is what you get to add.
Yeah. Athletics, right?
Yeah, but we're just doing strength. Athletics is typically like if you're climbing.
Oh yeah, I'm reading it.
This is
that
just it's just a straight muscling him over.
That's fine. You gave me inspiration anyways, right?
I like to picture
Yeah.
he just like picks you up and you like whisper in your ear, whisper in his ear as he's about to throw you across.
It's gonna be okay.
Don't mess this up, okay?
Strength. I'm gonna use my inspiration just in case. Nice. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 total.
Okay. So you just pick up Levi, walk to the edge, and just launch him across. Levi, you just kind of go flying through the rushing water below you, and you land just right on the edge of it, and you're kind of doing like the.
And grab him.
Casimir reaches out and grabs you and pulls you up.
Okay. So the other side of the rope's on the other side. So we could probably pull them across if they need to. I'm imagining.
Whatever you want to do. You can try.
You guys want to do that? Pull them across. Me and Casimir.
Elamir, you're muted.
Pull Elamir across. Yeah, Elamir, you're muted.
You're on mute.
So Do we have a part of a rope on our side still, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He didn't tie it to anything, but luckily
I didn't tie it to
slack
anything,
is
but
still there.
it's long.
So what I do is I'll grab the other end of the rope on my side. And I'm like, Elamir, I'll hold to this side, and you can. And if they hold it on their end, it'll make it easy for you to just hold on to it and cross the river here.
Oh, am I like hanging on it?
So
Like a slack line?
it's at this point
Ooh.
it's like you're getting in and you're not sure how deep it is unless you get in.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's kind of deep.
I could throw you to the other side if you need me to.
I'm just gonna try to like pull myself on the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage.
Oh no, he's not strong.
Okay, you said with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. The first one was a 0. A 14.
A 14. Okay. You're able to hold on to the rope. You kind of like lose your, kind of slip out from the water for a second. But you're holding on to the rope, giving you a good guide, and you're able to get across. You aren't able to touch the water or touch the bottom at this point.
I'm so short. Actually, I'm
Alright.
like 6 feet tall.
Calamir's across.
And then maybe all three of us could pull steel straw.
Throw yourself.
Yeah, just throw yourself.
How long is the gap?
It's 10 feet.
Oh god.
10 feet altogether?
Yes.
You can jump it.
I can't make that jump. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
Well, you can make part of the
Bring your
jump and then we
Nikes?
pull you the rest of the way.
So what I do is now that I have the end on my side, I'm gonna tie it around my waist,
Okay.
just in case anything goes wrong. And then I'm gonna start making my way across the.
I would like to point out that I do not have this tied around my waist as well right now.
Okay. So you guys are just holding onto the rope, like Elamir,
Yes,
Levi,
holding
and
onto the
Casimir
rope.
are all holding this rope. Okay.
Yeah, and we're just pulling to the right.
All right. So Steel Scar, go ahead and make a strength check as you're trying to swim across, or it'd be athletics, I believe.
Okay, athletics, nice.
'Cause
Just
you-
a regular roll.
Just athletics.
All right,
Oh,
just
you
a
have
reg-
with advantage
Okay.
because they're kind of pulling it taut.
Nice. So I got a natural 1, but we'll disregard that one. I got a 15 plus 7, 22.
All right. You're able to swim across as they kind of pull you, and you pull yourself up on the other side of the bank.
Woo!
We did it.
We did
We
it.
win.
We did it. Yeah.
What do we see up ahead?
So
What
you
do we
see a
see?
set of mushrooms, and then you also see that the path makes a turn here.
Makes a turn to the right.
Yep, and then it also turns again and continues. And it, up
Let's
ahead,
go.
up ahead, it looks like it opens up into quite a large cavern ahead.
This
Well.
sounds right.
Well, remember, guys, that once we're past the waterfall, so we're supposed to take a right to the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we took a path to a cavern, and then we'll take a right into a tunnel.
Okay. All right, so you guys, as you kind of enter in here, this is what you can see. You enter a large cavern, so high that you cannot make out the ceilings above you. Far off in the distance, you see a faint flicker or a light outlining of a large structure. Between you and the structure stretches what looks like a mile or two of this cavern. To your right, you see a small tunnel that leads down, and actually, to your left, what you can see appears to be some sort of campsite. You're not able. Everyone, actually, go ahead and roll a perception check.
18.
13.
Let me see what
11.
Let me just see what I'm showing you guys.
21.
Was it? Who? Someone get an 18 as well? Steel Scar. Okay.
got
Levi and
an 8.
Steel Scar, what you guys are able to see, you can see some tents gathered around, and you can see a small like fire seems to be up here. What? I make sure. First, I need to change a few things. Move these. This. There we go. That. Sweet.
It looks like there's people.
Yes. So what you can see is a campsite, fire, and you can see some figures moving around near the campsite. You can see some, like, it looks like they're moving past the fire. You can see their shadow. You can see some, it looks like they're kind of standing around the edge of this campsite. That is what you can make out from where you are.
Do they look like they would be slavers at all?
You rolled a 21. You can tell based on the shadows that you can kind of see from these figures, they appear to be dwarfish.
Dwarfish.
Yes, and actually, it seems that two of them begin to make their way down toward your guys' position. And you can kind of hear some talking among the two figures moving toward you.
Do we hear what they
You
say?
hear them speaking in a language. Believe the only one here who would recognize it is Casimir. Understands Undercommon?
Yep.
Okay. Casimir, you can hear them mentioning something about a light up ahead. You hear him kind of saying, I think I see a light. Let's go check this out.
Okay, I grab us and I pull us back
Okay.
a few feet, and say that they might see us. Like whispering
All right.
it.
Everyone go ahead and roll a stealth check as you move back.
Oh shit.
That's not my strong suit right
What's a paladin?
21.
Sorry in advance for the noise. I'm gonna
19.
use luck. Still not very good.
Oh no.
14.
Oh crap, that's only a 4.
As we move away, can I cast a minor illusion, like far away from us, as like a small noise of like some rocks moving or something like that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Kind of like math.
Roll deception. So
Deception, eh?
Yes. So basically, Casimir hears them talking, and pulls you guys back. Steel Scar, as he kind of backs up, kind of like stumbles over some rocks and kind of like clattering armor clanking around as these figures draw closer. Would you get in deception?
18.
And where were you doing it?
So, if we're here, I was going to try and like throw them off in the other direction of where we are. So it would probably be like across the hallway from us.
It's like over here.
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
Okay. As they're walking, the one says, "Hey, did you hear that as well? I think I heard something over here." The only one who hears that is Casimir. And you hear them kind of shouting back to the camp, like, "Hey, think you hear something up ahead?" And you can kind of see a few of the figures start to move out from the camp as well.
And then we move away.
They seem to... One group seems to move toward you guys. Another group seems to move over toward the sound that you had created.
Hey, Steel Scar, your token, buddy.
Oh snap! Yeah, I'm back here with them.
So what are you guys doing? These figures are moving up on the cavern that you guys are currently in.
Does anyone know what they're saying?
I simply, all I can relay to the group, I guess, is exactly what I heard.
Okay.
That they might have seen a light, and then they heard some
Do
sort
you
of
guys
sound.
have your light still cast?
I
do.
have my torch behind my shield.
Can you uncast it and put your torch out?
I'll just
shove off the light.
Moving
I stuff
down.
my torch in the ground then.
And then like behind the corners, I guess, to like go away. So we're not in like direct line of
That's
sight.
a great idea.
I've played stealth games before.
Go ahead and roll another,
I
go
keep-
ahead and roll another stealth check as you move behind the corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's not great.
Wow, those are actually good rolls.
I crit my stealth.
Nice.
10.
I rolled a 9.
My best was 21, but I'm gonna
Alright.
have to go with 18.
All right,
I have
so
advantage.
the figures kind of, as you can see, round the corner, and uh, they kind of, you hear him shouting, or you hear him whispering to each other, and they kind of begin to move back. Casimir, if you'd like to make a perception to see what they're saying, you could certainly
I
try.
would. Yes, please.
But you guys did hear Levi and Casimir were not very quiet as they were moving back.
That would be a 0.
0. All right, you try and listen in, but there's just something you're not really able to figure out the noise. And so you can see the figures kind of move away. So I'm going to re-hide this area of the map as you guys can no longer see it.
What's the plan? Should we try and sneak past them? We don't know if they're friendly or foes. I have to assume that they're foes just because this is the Underdark.
True.
I would tread lightly. We don't want. Some of you guys took a pretty serious beating back there, so we don't want to try to overextend our position.
How do you
We
use
could
the
always-
distance tool?
How do you
Uh,
the distance tool?
You click on this, like the little
Little
arrow.
circle
You
with
guys-
You click on it and drag.
Everyone, go ahead and roll a
Okay.
perception check again.
My worst one tonight.
17.
12.
2.
10.
Okay, Elamir, you can hear the sound of like metal or armor kind of moving about in the cavern up ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody they just need to trust me. And I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud. Basically right in this area right here at this junction.
Okay.
Sorry, I hear you.
So it's a 120 feet range, so I'm gonna put it here, but then it's a 20-foot circle. So it's really just gonna be
Okay. Let me see if I have a way I can.
So would you put it like right here and then it would cover like this area?
basically I just like because we want to go down as per the directions, so I'm
basically
just trying
putting
to
it right here.
yeah, and then
So say
I'm just
almost.
gonna say that we run south.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'll need a. Well, I guess I'll need my torch. I'll light my torch again. Yeah.
Let's see.
As we go through it, I'm gonna make a illusion sound of that beast we just fought recently.
Okay. The roper.
I was gonna do the one that we fought the previous day.
Okay.
The
Whatever
lizard
that was
thingy.
called. The lizard thingy.
Sure.
Because I feel like the roper would be more stealthy than the lizard thing.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can find a tool that lets me make that area. That would be helpful.
You could just draw.
Oh, that's true. I could. I totally forgot I could do that. Okay. So let me reveal first. Or actually, I'll draw first. Draw. Draw shape. Say. Actually, let's draw freehand. All right. So he says a 20-foot diameter circle, 20-foot radius. What is it?
So it's 20-foot radius.
Okay, so that's 40 feet wide. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So there we go. Now we will reveal. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's set up when you guys move in. Oops. Tense moment. Alright. Revealing the map. Alright, so you guys are going to just make a dart for it down the path?
Yeah,
That
to the
direction?
south.
Okay. Everyone move forward. So you guys all dart forward. All you can see, you enter utter blackness. As you guys are moving by. You trying to be quiet, or are you just trying to move as quickly as possible?
I would say probably just move.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
wanna
gonna
cover up our
cast
movement.
that thingamajig.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to cover for noise as well. With,
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys move in that direction right there, you hear a voice shout out, "Get them!" Casimir is what you hear.
Okay.
As actually, you guys can't see this. This is confusing to do on Roll20. This figure's gonna move here. Over here as well. Alright, Steel Scar. You suddenly feel something bump into you. And as they bump into you, they're gonna make an attack. Alright. Does a 16 miss, right?
Yeah, 15 misses.
All right. So this, you feel and hear this creature come running out and just swing at you, and you're able to deflect it with your armor. I'm gonna have everyone actually roll initiative now.
16. Ooh.
Two.
Here, hold on, let me All right,
Casimir, the speedster.
25 to 20.
21.
21. Okay. All right, and 20 to 15. What'd you get, Elamir?
16, sorry.
16. Okay. Okay. 15 to 10.
12.
What'd you get, Casimir?
2.
Alright. Alright. First to act is Steel Scar. So this creature plows into you.
Would I see him now that if he tried to?
You can see you guys. They are right on top of you. Let me reveal them.
1. Just 1.
Yes, that's the only one that was able to run in and seemingly find anything.
All right. So since he's on me, I'm gonna attack it twice.
Okay.
Try to get him off me. So, well, one of them is a 26, and the other one is a natural 1.
Okay.
So I hit. Does the 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. 9, 4, 13 damage.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if heavily. I would imagine heavily obscured, which is what Fog Cloud does. If you are in melee,
I think if you're within melee,
yeah, I
you should
wouldn't
be able to
think.
see him.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would do anything.
But I believe that if you're more than 5 feet away from them, then it becomes difficult to
Yeah.
shoot.
Okay. So you hit him with the first attack. How much damage did you deal?
I did a total of 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. All right. You hear just like a as the creature gets hit. Is that everything you're gonna do in your turn, or you want to move?
Oh no, that's all for my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Be in front of the 2 squishies.
Alright, so at this point...
Or the two ranged combatants, better said.
I'm squishy.
Levi, you suddenly hear a noise behind you. Just kind of heavily armored, like footfalls. Running up behind you is suddenly this... something bumps into your back and is going to make an attack against you. At this point, you're just kind of hearing shouting from these figures. Like, get them! Don't let them escape! Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Alright. Making sure I did right. Alright, you're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage. You just feel this, like, needle or something just kind of stick in the back of your armor. Alright. Right, okay, so I will move this one so you can see this one because he ran into you.
You need to update the stream, by the way.
Whoop, my bad. There we go. Alright. You guys are just hearing shouting. Alright, so next up is going to be Elamir. What would you like to do?
Since it's going to be hard for me to be effective, I would like to step out of the fog and see what else is
I
down.
think, yeah, right there, you're out of the fog. Alright, so you can see the path continues forward and then makes a turn right here. And it's a really very steep decline here. It just kind of like really goes down quick. So you're basically running down a hill.
Okay. Can I... 10, 15... What's distance? So can I run my distance and then... I don't know if you can do this, but basically just hold an attack to like shoot the first
Yeah, you can do
enemy I see pop out of the fog.
Yep, so you're gonna
Yeah.
hold your action, waiting for if you see something pop out of the fog.
A bad guy specifically.
Okay. Yes. Alright, so Elamir's gonna hold his action. Levi, you're up.
Okay. So there's a guy right behind me.
Yes.
And I am going to... I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna bane the two targets that are near me and Steel Scar. Since I heard something near Steel Scar, I'm just gonna like center it up there.
I don't think you're gonna be able to target him, so I think you probably have to be able to see him.
Okay, so then I guess I just want to run away.
You can only see the one in front of you.
I'm just gonna run and get the attack of opportunity on me, I guess.
He's gonna get a swipe at you as you run by.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 14.
Nope.
Alright, you're able to avoid the attack. As you...
And I'm just gonna go my full distance.
Alright.
Like 30 feet, yeah.
Alright.
5.
Would you like to hold your action?
And he's still in the smoke? I can't see him anymore, right?
Who?
The one that attacked me?
Yes, they're still in the smoke. I probably need to... I'm trying to figure out a way to do it, but I'm just gonna freehand it. I know it's not a circle, but I'm gonna say kind of like... Actually, that should be more like that. So you can like just make out Steel Scar. Would it be there? Is that where it'd be?
Around there,
Trying to
yeah.
recall. Well, here, I grab the tool and just there's 20.
Okay.
Okay, so it's there.
We'd like go over here. Like
So
that.
I'm about half in, half
Yeah,
out
so
of
you
it.
can kind of see Casimir's barely out of the fog. Would you like to hold an action like Elamir, or you just want to...
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an Elder's Blast.
Okay.
See
You
if
see
anyone
something
pop out.
All right, Casimir, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep on moving.
All right,
Get my butt out of the way.
sounds good. Where you moving to?
Right here.
Okay. We're back at the top with Steel Scar.
All right. So again, I'm gonna take my 2 attacks on this guy in front of me.
All right.
Nice. 21 and a 24 to hit.
Both are hits.
Awesome. That one. So for 12 on the first damage, and 11 on the second damage.
Here, hold on 1 second. Let me check. How much was the first hit?
12
Okay.
and then 11.
All right. So with that, you've just unleashed the flurry of blows on first hit, hitting him, kind of catching the collarbone. Pull it out. Second one, you just bring it down and just like cleave his skull. It just kind of it just falls over.
All right. As soon as I see him fall down, I'm just gonna take my movement and book it out of here. There's nobody else that I can immediately see around me, right?
No one you can see. No.
All right. So
wait,
then
actually, I lied. I'm sorry. That was my bad. There is one. I didn't realize that. There's one right there. And this guy seems to be holding a crossbow or something.
All right. So what I want to do is, since I kill one as a bonus action, can I attack that one?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna try to hit it one time. 12 for 7, 19 to hit.
The hit.
Awesome. That's gonna be 10, 14 damage to that one.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm done with my hit, I see that I was able to see all of them run past me, right? Because they were all like next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard your allies running past you.
Then I am gonna, if he gets in the, I don't think he does because he has a ranged
Yeah, he has a
weapon, right?
crossbow. You wouldn't be able to attack you.
So I'm gonna do my movement all the way. I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. All right. So now we're back at the creatures, dwarves.
I know the guy with the crossbow would have seen me bolted down.
So Levi, you see is one. Okay, good. He's on your map. One makes his way out of the fog. Are you gonna Eldritch blast him? All right, go ahead and roll attack.
I assume Elamir as well.
Yeah, Elamir, you were holding attack as well. I don't know what you'd like to
Yeah.
do.
I crit.
Nice.
So I have a 20 and a 13 to hit for 2 of my beams.
The 20 will hit.
Okay. 10 damage.
All right. And Elamir, how much damage you do?
What do we roll for crit?
So you just roll your weapon damage and you multiply that by 2, and then you add in your stuff later. Do we forget if Planar Warrior would be crit?
I don't know that we checked.
I'm gonna look it up. I think it might be. Let me see. Oh yeah, you roll all of the attacks damage twice. Then you add your modifiers. So if you did Planar Warrior, you'd double it as well.
Okay. 18 then.
Okay. As he comes running out of the fog, he just gets an Eldritch Blast to like the shoulder, and as he kind of like rights himself, you just kind of shoot him right in the throat. He just kind of, and he just falls back dead.
Later.
Later, hater.
All right. So that was him, but we're not done yet. Whoop. Whoa. Oh, that's it. You see another one exit the fog.
If I have 2 attacks per action, does that...
You could attack this one too. You see
Okay.
another one entering.
I'd like to shoot the one in the middle.
All right, go ahead and make your attack against him.
This is a 28.
To hit.
And 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. All right. So this one can move 20, 25. So this guy's able to charge right to Steel Scar.
Fair enough.
And as he runs toward you, let me see. Okay, so he just charges toward you. He is going to make an attack. It's going to be a 24.
That hits.
All right. That's going to be a 9 points of piercing damage. As he charges toward you and just digs this war pick into your armor.
Fair enough.
Moving forward. 15. This guy exits from the fog. He's going to take a shot at Levi with his crossbow. That's going to be a... Gotta find my... I've opened too many tabs. Here it is. Going to be a 16 to hit.
What's my AC now? I have 16, so it meets it, beats it.
Yep. All right.
Wait, your new armor gave you +1.
Yeah, I didn't change actually my AC though.
Okay.
So you were already wearing... So you were at 15. Is that what the stud leather was giving you?
Studded leather was giving me 16, and this one also gives me 16.
But it's giving you a +1 as well, because it's magic. So
Yeah, but it doesn't actually give me that stat.
What?
I don't know. It's not what the stat on D&D Beyond's giving me.
Oh,
So it should be 17.
This is what I'm giving you. You're 17.
Oh, okay.
The one I'm giving you, it's a +1 to your AC. So it's going to be nice. So
Okay.
he takes a shot at you, and you're able to, like, dodge out of the way as the shot goes wide.
Tings off one of your magical sequins.
My sparkles.
Alright, so you
Is
see...
it because of the sparkles that he can't hit me?
That's exactly what it is. The sparkles. He's amazed by him. So you do see a larger dwarf come charging out. This guy, he... wearing... The ones you've seen are just kind of wearing dark armor. This one's armor seems to be a little more ornate, and he's carrying a large warhammer with him as he just charges right toward you, Levi. He's going to make 2 attacks.
Why did everyone else get to move so far away, by the way?
I think you were
So I
further
moved the-
back.
I was 1 square back from Elamir, and Elamir got to move 1 more... Like, I don't know.
I have 35 feet speed.
There you go.
Got it. I have 30 feet.
Does a 17's going to hit. So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna hit you
We
with
just
one-
determined that.
Yeah, 1 hit he's going to hit you. Alright. You're going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he just runs toward you with this large warhammer and just swings in.
I'm in a lot of danger.
These guys 10, 15, 20, 25. You're just watching as all these figures are just emerging from this fog.
Holy moly.
All right. Now we are back at the Elamir. Your turn.
Okay. Do we consider from the guy in the middle that the guy down and to the left is still within 5 feet?
Yes.
We count it that way, right? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot the guy in the middle, and hopefully connect here.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. It landed on its side.
Cocked.
Cocked.
First one is a 13.
That's just the attack to see if you hit this dude here in the middle.
Yeah.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll roll the second one, and that one is a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. So, I'm going to use Hail of Thorns. So, again, that is, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw.
Alright.
So I'll roll my damage.
Yeah,
and then...
roll damage for that dude so I can just track it and then we'll...
Okay, that is going to be 9 damage.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing the math in my head. Alright. So everyone else has to make a dex save if they're within 5 feet?
Yeah, all 4 of those guys.
Alright. Start big roll
Nice.
here. Rolled
It's move.
a 18. What's your save?
Was it my spell save?
Yes.
13.
13, okay.
On success, they take half of a 1d10.
Okay. So we have 2 failures, so... Or, I'm sorry, 2 successes. So success, success, fail. This guy right here. And then... Just let me do stuff.
You got it, dude.
Alright, what's your damage?
So I did 8 to the guy in the middle.
And then Hail of Thorns does 8 to
It's
everyone.
it's 1d10 on a fail, half that on a
So go ahead and
success.
roll. Go ahead and roll a d10.
Oh, I rolled that.
Yep, that's
okay.
you.
I thought you rolled that. 4.
4? Okay. So this guy's gonna take 2.
That's a lot of baddies.
Alright, next up is...
I'd like to move here and see what I see down the hall
Okay.
to finish my turn.
Kind of dark, but what you can see is the hall continues down.
Okay. That's all.
Alright, next up is Levi.
I want to run away.
Alright, you can go ahead and try and move. He'll get a swipe at you, though.
That's fine. Take a swipe at me.
Alright. Sorry. Tracking stuff. Alright. He's
I
gonna
stay
get
here
a
on
attack
100% stuff. What?
at you.
Yeah.
He rolled a 19 plus
He hits.
his thing, so he's gonna hit. Alright. Roll damage. Gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he swipes at you again with the swinging
Okay.
the warhammer.
I'm still running.
Alright.
Alright. It's my maximum movement. And then I am going to cast Fairy Fire
Alright.
on... How many targets does it hit?
That's a good question.
Oh,
I think it's just an area.
any creature. Everyone's. It's everyone. So every single one of those needs to make a dex save.
Where are you casting it? Like centering it.
Like, right smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's
all
the,
5?
what's the range?
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. So you're casting it right
So,
here.
yeah.
So-
okay, God. All right. What do they have to make?
Dex save.
Oh crap! That would include me. All
That
right,
includes Steel
It's
Sky.
me.
it includes me too. Dex save, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your
All right.
save?
15.
15.
Huh.
Okay.
That's nothing. 19 for me, so I'm good.
Success. Fail. Fail. Okay.
And every single one of them is outlined now in
The ones that failed.
Light.
Right.
the one that failed. And we all have advantage on them.
Alright.
What color?
So we can like mark them, I guess, or you can mark them with like a debuff
Yeah,
or something
little-
to
Little
track
color
it.
dots.
Little purple dot.
Yeah, purple's good.
You can
Um,
so you can just make out That's what I'm trying to do. Or, why is that? There we go. You can just make out in the fog is that there's a Durgar, or there's a creature here, and creature here who all failed.
Oh boy.
Well, so they all get purple, blue.
And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Steel Scar.
Okay. Next up is Casimir.
Okay, I'm gonna roll or cast Bane on. Here.
He's just whipping out all the debuffs. Good lord.
That guy, and that guy.
Okay. What do they have to make?
15. It's charisma.
Fail. Was this guy right here?
This one.
Okay, so these guys failed, and then the one up top succeeded. Alright, so he's anything. Alright, so those two failed. Alright, that was your action.
Bane is a action.
Oh, actually.
Alright.
So movement, I'll just run to here.
Alright, Steel Scar, you're up.
I'm gonna try to hit the one in front of me twice.
Alright.
Nice. So I got a natural 20, which is 27, and I got a 21 to hit.
Alright, he's gonna kill 5 people in one turn again.
So yeah, just roll damage on the crit.
I'm gonna roll damage on the crit. Ooh, double 6 is 12, 24, 28 damage on that one.
You obliterate that man. Just cleave him in two. He's dead.
He got Thanos snapped.
I knew I shouldn't have wasted a slot on him.
So can we say that I kill him with my first attack?
Yes.
And instead of going through with my second attack, seeing at because we're seeing these guys like pop out of the
You're
smoke,
seeing them
right?
come out the smoke. Yes, there's quite a few of them.
All right. So what I want to do now is book it like right there
Okay.
as my movement.
That's a long run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get like right here, I think.
Okay, I'll go right there. There you go.
There we go. Okay. All right.
And I just look at everybody and I'm like, run!
I can't. I'm almost dead.
All right, Durgar's turn. Yeah, so as you've seen these dwarves, they seem to be dark-skinned, ashy gray beards. If they have their hair, usually bald. So this one's 5, 15, 20. This one's going to charge toward you, Elamir.
Okay.
And as he gets right up on you, he grows in size and becomes quite larger than he was before. But he is going to just continue to stand right in front of you. This one's going to make an attack against you. It's going to be a 20.
That hits.
All right. Going to be 6 points of piercing damage. There. This one's going to get here, and this one's going to take a shot at you, Levi. He rolled a... not very good. 13.
Nope.
Alright, you're able to avoid his shot. This one... He is going to take a shot through his ally there at you, Elamir. It's going to be a 14, which is going to miss.
Missed.
Alright. So you guys just watch as this just whole host of dwarves just come chasing you guys down this tunnel. This guy, gonna fix him to be, given that little thing means he's big. All right, that's their turn. Next up is Elmir.
Does there seem to be stalactites above me?
There's some small ones above you. Yeah, you've entered a tunnel. You're not in that large cavern anymore.
Okay. Is this guy considered melee, the guy in the middle?
Yes, they're both in the melee because they're within 5
Okay.
of you.
So I could move, but then they're gonna get an
They
attack.
would both get to attack you. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here.
All right. Big boy is gonna make his attack against you first. Gonna be a 22.
It's
All right. That will be.
My arm melee's not in front.
Right there.
Squish is literally taking this entire fight.
Ooh, wow. That's gonna be 18 points of bludgeoning damage
no problem.
as he smacks you. So that was just the big one. This is gonna be the second one.
Yeah, it's all good.
Rolled a 14, so he's not gonna hit you. So you're able to
Yeah.
dart by. All right.
Okay. I'll take a shot though.
Which one are you shooting at?
The one in the middle, and we'll do Hail of Arrow or whatever it's
This
called.
guy right here.
Hail of Thorns. Yep.
Okay,
So
you have advantage on the attack against him.
nice. Okay. So first shot. You said I have advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
He is currently outlined in a purplish
So 20.
20.
Not natural.
Okay. Actually, does Fairy Fire move with them?
It affects all the creatures with them.
Each creature in the area casts that line. Okay, yeah. They get like some sparkly glitter on them. What was your damage or your attack roll?
20.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. That's going to be 13 damage for the arrow.
All right, so the arrow sinks into this guy's throat as he falls over dead.
Okay, and then Hail of Arrows is going to be
So it's gonna be all 4 of these guys. Are gonna
8 damage on a failure, 4 on a success.
All right. This
And the big guy's still Bane, so he
succeeded.
loses a D4, right?
Oh, he is Bane.
He succeeded with
That's
the
true.
D4?
He is Bane. Let me do. He rolled a 1, so he still succeeded. All right, this guy right here. And yep. Okay. This guy right here failed. This guy right here failed. This guy right here succeeded. So 2 failures, 2 successes. And so it was how much damage? 8?
8 on failure, 4 on success.
Okay. All right, and what's that for this guy? Check his hit points. All right, as the thorns burst out, this guy falls over dead.
Hey, suck it.
Then this guy. I'll take. Okay. All right.
Do I still have a shot on the big guy?
You already took 2 shots, didn't you? You took the first shot on the big guy, I thought.
No.
You took,
He
okay.
only shot once.
I ran
Shot
away,
You can
and
take
then
it.
I shot once.
Yeah, you can take a shot on the big guy.
Okay. For 24.
It's a hit.
Okay. 10 damage.
All right. All right. As you guys are running away, you can hear them all kind of like Duragar speaking in a language at you, and Casimir, you can hear as they're taunting you guys, saying, "Why are you running away?"
Because you hurt me with your hammer.
Next up is Levi.
Okay. Well then, oh wait, I need to update my my health on full 20. Anyways, why can't I select things? I want to keep moving because these guys are going to one-shot me if they hit me again. And so I am going to. How far can I move? 30 feet?
Yep.
There. I'm moving there. Actually, I guess before I do it, I'm going to blast them. Who do I want to blast?
Gotta blast them all.
So
you're
that's
getting
the big
closer.
one, right?
Yeah, that's the big boy. You
Okay.
can see there's like water in this area over here that you're entering.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the big boy.
Okay. Was it to make a wisdom
Just to
save?
make a wisdom save. 15. Yep.
Uh,
And he's still baned.
you roll- Yep. Yeah, he's gonna fail. So was he have
Okay,
to
so
run away from you?
first of all, he's going to take 4d6 damage. 5, 9, 12 damage.
Okay.
And then he has to use his, what is it, reaction? Yeah, use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
He can't do it though. He took an attack of opportunity.
That's true.
Yeah, he doesn't have a reaction.
He doesn't have a reaction. All right. Good catch.
So then he'll probably be doing it on his turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have to
It
wait
was.
his turn to run.
And I'm over here.
Hey, friend.
Hey, fuck those things.
All right, Casimir, your turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on Big Boy.
Okay. I mean, he's just got all the like, he's got all the stuff on him, man.
Buffs
He's
and
going
debuffs.
Okay, and then I'm mixing up Husu. Yeah, you're the one who's heavily damaged, right?
Snail.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to heal you for 15. 14. Make that 14. No,
What are you-
19.
What are
Fuck
you
it.
doing? What are you
Ooh.
doing to him?
Lay on hands.
Didn't you heal yourself 20 for it already?
No, he gave me
I give him the
a
potion.
potion, so I only had to use 11.
Okay. All right.
So 19 on him.
I'm left dead.
All
Feel
right.
better already.
That uses up all that. What's that middle debuff? I forget.
That just means he's enlarged.
Oh,
So he's
gotcha.
baned, enlarged, and hunter marked.
He's
Oh
the
my
big
gosh.
rock.
Just lots of stuff going on. All right, we're back to the top with Steel Scar.
All right. Since I see my ally basically trying to suppress this guy, I guess I'll move 10 feet up to this big boy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit to give myself advantage because he wasn't hit by Fairy Fire,
Yeah,
right?
he succeeded on the Fairy Fire save.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing twice at it with advantage.
Are you using Great Weapon Master or no?
I am gonna use Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
I forgot about that ability, but yeah. So Great Weapon Master. So I -5 to my roll, but plus 10 to damage. So 19, 20, 21 to hit.
To hit?
Awesome. That's the first attack. Oh, I get to reroll those. Nice. So 9, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage on that first hit.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how he's looking. Hold on. Alright, he's still up. He's looking hurt, but he's still up.
Alright, I'm gonna attack again on my second strike with advantage, and I'm also gonna use Great Weapon Master on
Okay.
this attack. Oh my god, those are some good rolls this time.
Nice.
So, 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Not natural. Ooh, 12, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 damage on the second attack.
All right, you cleave him into, running him just straight through. He's kind of like, you're running up on him, you're swinging. He tries to block it with his warhammer. He goes high, you go low, and just go straight through him. He just kind of like slumps over dead.
I want to use the rest of my movement, the 20 feet that I have left, and I'm going to push back with my party right there. And I'm just going to they saw me kill him, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for my turn.
All right. So let's see. It is their turn, yeah.
Man, I had to use so many of my abilities these 2 fights.
They're still
Yep.
feeling pretty good. They've got a numbers on you guys, so
We've got the same numbers.
Meets it, beats it.
you guys move up. These guys are gonna move up, take shots at you. Alright, the melee guys can't get into range, but they both you watch as both their forms, like the other guy grow quite large.
Oh boy.
And they get bigger. It's this guy. But before that happens, these two are gonna take shots. So first one's gonna be you Steel Scar. It's gonna be a 22.
That hits.
Second one will be you Steel Scar as well. It's gonna be a 21.
They both hit.
All right. Gonna be 6 points of piercing damage and 11 points of piercing damage.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
All right. Now we're to Elamir.
Okay, I'll try to shoot the one with the fairy fire on it still.
Okay.
That's advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 of them with fairy fire.
The one closest to me.
Yeah. Assuming the melee guy.
My first roll, the best that I got was a 13.
That will
Even
miss.
with advantage. Okay. I'll take a second shot. 23 and 21. So 23.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. 9 damage plus Planar Warrior. 3 more, so 12 damage to him.
Okay. He's still up.
Which one did you
And then
attack?
He hit this.
the one with the fairy fire. And I'm gonna move back
Okay.
to here.
All right. Next up is Casimir. Or I'm sorry, Levi. Levi's up.
Yeah, I was like, wrong.
Cool. I like the fairy fire. I'm gonna keep that.
Okay. You're doing.
So I'm going to Eldritch Blast,
All right.
the one that Elmir just hit.
Go ahead and roll.
So roll to attack for the first beam. 24.
It's a hit.
Bang.
2 damage. And the second beam. 23 to
Hit.
hit. 7 damage.
All right.
And then
Let's see how he's looking. He's holding on by a thread.
I am going to use my last level 1 slot and cast Healing Word on Steel Scar.
Okay.
So you get 1d4. 5 HP back.
There you go.
Hey.
Now it's your turn, Casimir.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark from the killed enemy to this guy.
Okay.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can attack him.
Okay.
And yeah,
Just
double
run around
attack.
Steel Scar.
Yeah,
All right, and you have advantage on the attack.
cool. Do I have advantage for both of my attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Fairy fire is nice.
Oh yeah, man.
So we've got a 20 not natural and a 16. Oh wait, am I counting wrong? I'm counting wrong. 22 not natural and an 18 not natural.
Both are
Yeah,
hits.
18. Blech. Math is hard. Okay.
Roll damage on the first attack because this guy is hanging on by a thread. Honestly, you don't even need to roll. He has 1 hit point. You're gonna kill him.
Okay, so that was a 4.
So you kill this. You kill this guy,
Okay,
and we'll see. You can use your second attack on this guy.
brilliant. Same attack or reroll?
You already same attack. You already do. Just roll damage.
4.
Okay.
Cool.
You hit
And
him.
that should be it.
All right.
Oh, and I want to yell at them in Undercommon.
and say what?
Just insulting them, saying that they have pathetic beards.
Oh, low blow.
All right. So we're back to the top with Steel Scar.
All right, seeing that we dwindled their numbers, I'm going to push up to this guy. I will attack twice. I'm going to use Great Weapon Master on both attacks. So, nice. So one of them is a 18, the other one is a 20, not natural.
Both are hits.
It sucks because when I do Great Weapon Master, I'm only adding
Were
plus
both
2.
those Great Weapon Master?
Yes.
You don't even have to roll damage. You're gonna kill him with the plus 10 on both attacks.
All right,
You're gonna kill him.
I'll do that.
Yeah, you cleave right
Yeah, but
through
if
him.
they hold him in one attack and then move up and hit him with hit the next guy.
Actually, yeah, we'll roll damage on your first attack. That's a good idea.
All right. Oh, not bad. 10 plus 10, 20 plus 4, 24 damage on the first
You
hit.
obliterate him. So you kill him with the first attack.
So
then-
good.
I want to use the rest of my movement to move
Up to that
up
guy.
to that guy. Yeah, just barely do. And I
Alright,
guess I'll
charge
hit him with my second attack.
In this attack. Yeah, you rolled it already. It's fine.
All right.
We should probably make sure we're breaking up. Do roll damage, roll damage.
Yeah, I'm rolling damage. I'm just re-rolling my dice because I can re-roll on 1s and 2s. So that's 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 damage.
Alright, this guy is hanging on by a thread.
Oh, did
wait.
you roll damage on that one?
No, I get to roll advantage to see if it's a crit.
Oh, you were just rolling damage. Was that damage or the roll?
No. I was rolling damage, but you're counting one of my rolls as a hit, but I have advantage on him. So what if it's a crit?
Oh, go ahead then, yeah.
And it's not. It's a 20, but it's not natural.
Okay. Alright.
So yeah.
So he's barely hanging on. Alright, so it's their turn. So what you see is both of them kind of like begin to mutter something under their breath. And they turn invisible.
They can't. They got fairy fire.
Oh, you're right.
Got him.
Nice job.
Alright, so you watch as they attempt to turn invisible, but they can't.
Wouldn't it be like they feel like they're invisible, but we can still tell where they're at?
He's invisible. Yeah, he attempts to, but you can tell that the magic seems to not take effect or take hold. And so this guy is going to drop his crossbow. He's looking very nervous at the big, large man in front of him, and he's going to attack you with his pick. It's
What an
going to
idiot.
be a 22.
That hits.
Oh my god.
All right. He's
He's gonna.
realizing he doesn't have much hope here. It's going to be at 10 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
And he is going to attempt to run away. So you get an attack at him.
Oh yes, I do. Oh,
He just
okay.
turns, he's like,
Oh, but this would be with advantage, right? Because he does have.
Yeah, he's fairy fire on.
It's a natural 20.
Crit. Alright. I don't think you'll get to attack the other guy though, because it's not on your turn.
No, it's not. But that's 9.
You obliterate him because
3 damage.
he had like 2 hit points. Alright, as he starts to run, you cut him down. He just falls down dead. This one, seeing the situation looked dire, just turned and books it. So you can make an attack against him.
I can't. I just
Okay,
use my
you can.
reaction.
He's just gonna dash, actually.
He's
Fair
super far.
Yeah, he's gone. He did double dash.
He double dashed, so he just turned and booked it. And I'll say with that, we are out of combat unless you want to chase this guy down.
No.
All right.
I mean,
And
but do we want to check his camp or just move on?
I mean, we already killed them all. Might as well go loot it, right?
Yeah, and there's like 12 bodies on the ground.
How many bodies did we kill?
You
Yeah.
killed. You funneled them, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You killed 8. There were
I was hoping-
9 in total, and one of them escaped.
Because he said this was a slope. I was hoping we could like grease it and make them fall.
All right, you guys want to check out their camp?
Yeah, my
Really?
fog's still
Well,
around.
I guess we
Bodies.
can be chasing him then.
See if we find anything under bodies.
All right, so you're checking the bodies real quick.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of wrapping this up, because we are running almost an hour
Late.
late. So you find on their bodies, put it down, about 100 gold pieces, spread about the Duragar's bodies, as well as their weapons and armor they were carrying. None of it seemed to be magical or anything of much value. But you can check out their camp if you'd like.
Definitely.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll just split the gold 25 each.
All right. So then again, yeah, I'll just wrap this up real quick. So you guys make your way up to the camp. You can see that there's a fire there. You're seeing the tents nearby. You see a cart up here in the corner. And as you approach, you can see some figures kind of chained on this cart. And as you get closer, you see a dwarf and 2 Sverfneblins who are chained to the cart. And as you get closer, the dwarf and the Sverfneblins look a little scared at first, thinking maybe the Duragar, but as you guys get closer near the fire, the dwarf's like, "Hey, can you free us?"
Absolutely.
All right.
Aye.
All right, I'm assuming, Elmir, you're going to let them go. So you're able to get rid of their bindings. Find out that the dwarf's name is, as he kind of hops down, kind of like, rubbing his arms, he's like, "Hey, thank you so much for freeing me from them. Those murderers. The name's Kago. What brings you down here?"
Looking for people like you.
So you're looking for miners from Silver Ridge Mine.
Yes.
Ah, yes. I was up there when I was taken, but in creatures. So were a few other miners. I haven't seen them then, but I was taken by some of those creatures and was able to escape when they seemed to get into an argument. But ended up running right into these Duragar, who took me captive. At that point, he's like, and the 2 Sverfneblins walk up as well, and they introduce themselves as Neb and Toll, are these Sverfneblins. The dwarf, I'm just going to wrap this up so we can, so the dwarf and Sverfneblins work out that they're going to head back to the Sverfneblin village for right now. Just
Okay.
get some
Basically,
rest.
we want him to wait there so we can make our way back so he can accompany us out of
Yes,
there.
so you can,
Mhm.
so you can accompany you out of it. He does mention that he was taken by the Grimlocks, which you guys ran into. That's what originally stole him and brought him down. And he makes mention to you guys that what little he was able to pick up from what they were saying is that they were heading to the temple. And then if you're going to loot the camp, so they
Indeed.
at that point start heading toward the Sverfneblins promise to keep him safe as they head back to the village, so he'll be there waiting for you guys.
What do we find in this camp, DM?
Yep, I know. I'm looking for it. So you guys go ahead and roll investigation check.
Okay.
Investigation.
Ooh.
And totally gonna use luck.
Ooh. Investigation. It's a 19 minus because I have -1, so 18 for investigation.
Nice.
20, not natural.
Nice.
We don't have to worry about what I rolled.
Yeah,
It's not
12.
important.
So what you're telling me is that we
Alright.
don't have to tell you what we find, right?
I'll
But
just
you're an
pickpocket you
honest,
in your
outstanding
sleep.
person, Skillstar.
So Steel Scar, you run through some of the tents. You find about 250 gold pieces spread out about, and you find 2 flasks of red liquid. And you were, based on your experience, venturing experience, these are 2 potions of greater healing. Levi, you make your way into kind of the larger tent, and as you do so, you look around, and what you can see is kind of a bed, an end table, and on that table you see a small cage. And in the cage you see what looks to be some sort of creature sitting in the cage, kind of on the bottom of the cage.
Is the creature okay? Is it alive?
You can get closer and take a look.
I would like to get closer and take
Alright,
a look.
so you get closer, and as you kind of peer down, you can see it has kind of a white, it kind of looks jellyfish-like, kind of white on the top, and then it has kind of tentacles dangling down below that appear to be a light bluish. And as you kind of get closer, you see 2 of these tentacles kind of like move up and looking kind of in your direction, and they pop open, and there's some eyes kind of on the end, and they're just kind of like looking at you. And the figure, as it kind of like looks at you, it looks just very, very weak, not in a good shape.
Do I know what this creature is?
You can roll nature check, see if you know anything about it.
I rolled a 15 plus 1. 16.
16. You do recognize this creature. This is a flumph.
Flumph.
Yes, what you know about flumphs is that they usually live in colonies. This one is very small. They are typically very rare, or for something that they're very rare in the Undercommon, in that they are actually good creatures. You've heard tales of people who have journeyed into the Underdark, and a common theme you've always heard is that if you find a flumph or a colony of flumph, you can always trust them.
You can always what?
Trust them.
Okay.
Because they
Can I free it then?
you can attempt to look around the tent. You can find a key that allows you to take the lock out or unlock it. As you unlock it, the creature kind of like pokes its 2 little eyes out, looking around, and then it kind of starts to float. And as it floats up, you kind of hear a kind of sound, kind of get the idea of where they got their names, as it just kind of lifts itself into the air and just kind of starts to float there, and just kind of looks.
I don't know if it wants it, but I was going to pull out like a ration and give it some.
In 1 second. He does. So as it's kind of like looking you over, it kind of starts to turn green.
Mm-hmm.
Its skin, and then. I don't think it's so. Kind of like looks at the food, kind of like puts its eye near it, and it just kind of like leaves it there in your hand.
Okay.
But it kind of floats up near your head, and just kind of like stays there near you.
Is it? Can I talk to him? So I'll talk to him and be like, "Are you okay? You okay, little guy?"
You attempt to talk to it, but it doesn't seem to make any. It doesn't communicate back with you, other than it just kind of like continues to stare at you, glowing kind of green and white. But it looks very small. You get the sense that this was like probably, it's like a baby of some sort.
Okay. Do you want to come with me, little guy?
It just kind of like continues
Looks.
to float there near you.
Okay. Well, I'll search the rest of the tent if there's anything, and then otherwise I'll head outside.
All right. And you notice as you're kind of searching around the tent, it just kind of continues to follow around behind you.
We got a pet.
Did we get a pet?
All right.
Do we get a pet flump?
He seems to be following you for right now.
Okay, cool. We head outside then.
Yeah, you head outside. You guys see
Will
this
it follow me? Does it follow me outside?
He follows you, yes.
So could you say that this camp is now basically abandoned, right? Because we killed everybody that lived here.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
So I look at the group and I'll just let them know. Should we rest here for a bit? You know, some of us got beaten up pretty bad. I look at Levi.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Totally cool.
I need it.
Just a quick crack.
Short rest here.
Short rest. Basically, we'll end it so we can end it as a short rest.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
We don't want to do a little bit longer of one, like maybe 8 hours or so.
I'm cool with that. I was pretty
I have
low
one
too.
spell slot left.
It's only been about like maybe an hour or two.
Oh
Mhm.
You
gosh.
guys set out from the Smurf Neblin village.
I can protect us while we rest.
How so?
Remember that hut that I made in the cave? I can make another one.
You do remember that the Wenduragar escaped.
Yeah, but no one can enter in my tiny hut unless I let them.
It's fine. Just saying.
It's true.
The Duragar escaped.
Yeah, they did escape. We could do that, or we can make our way up a little bit more and rest later. But I'm letting you know I have absolutely nothing other than one more magic spell in me.
I'm pretty poor shape too.
I look at them and they're like, "Who needs magic when you have a sword?"
Us.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I can't use that.
All right, what are you guys doing? Short rest, long rest, moving on, staying here.
I guess
I
we'll
vote
just rest, 'cause- I vote long, but
I vote
Well-
long.
We'll vote.
Okay. You guys
Okay,
can
so
take a long
long.
rest here, and so Levi, you cast your little tent.
my Lumen's tiny hut.
Yep. All right, and you guys get inside and take a long rest, and that's
All
where
right.
It is
we'll
a
wrap up
10-foot
tonight.
radius dome.
It's a long session.
Yeah.
That was a good session.
It was an awesome session.
All right. Well, that's it for
So I
tonight.
figure if I'm casting it kind of like right here.
That's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna get every single one of these in here
Okay.
as part of it. So we have like the fire and like 3 tents basically.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
What are we naming our flump? Flumpy.
Good question.
A little too on the nose.
Fluffy.
Mr.
Does
Flumpers.
it have a nose?
He does seem to just follow you around, Levi.
Just me.
Yes.
Am I its mother? I've never met a mother before.
Googling flump right now. All
I
right.
want to know what they look like.
We can wrap up for tonight. It's pretty late.
Oh yeah.
12 o'clock for me. Most
Yep.
of you. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, everyone who listened. It was fun. We will be back in 2 weeks. That's the plan.
Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, assuming... Yeah. So for those who don't know, wife and I are adopting a baby. Due date is October 16th. Baby could come early. So if that happens before the 16th, we might not have it. You can keep an eye out on our Twitter. That's where we'll make announcements as to what's happening. But after the baby gets here, I'll probably take about a month off, and then we'll be back running.
Yep. Twitter's at AWA_DND, and it's at and not an ampersand.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening.
Peace.
Thank
Have a
you.
great night.
Good night, guys.